Hello again and welcome to another Warhammer 40k Mordian Glory Battle Report. We have got something spicy for your viewing pleasure today.
Why is it spicy?
I told you not to eat all that curry, Tom, that's why. Oh my god, moving on, it's degenerated already. We are going to have pure infantry Tempestus Scions. Oh my god, it's an M. Night Shyamalan twist. Versus the Emperor's Bodyguard, the Adeptus Custodes.
Yes!
And so, without further ado, let's dive right into this battle and take a look at the army lists. So here we have 2,000 points of pure Militarum Tempestus Scions. We are going in with the first wave. Means more bugs for us to kill. You smash the entire air. You kill anything with gold armor. You get me? We get you, sir. Oh, man, I'm feeling it today, boys. We got sharp knives. We got sticks. We got electronic ball breakers. I'm all in.
I'm very surprised we haven't been copy striked by the Starship Trooper movie yet or something like that.
Just because of all of the quotes. Like the algorithm just picks it up.
Yeah.
These are the cap troopers. These are the mobile infantry. The mobile infantry made me the man I am today. All right, we could literally sit here just quoting Starship Troopers. I don't even need you here, Tom. I could literally sit here quoting Starship Troopers to myself for the next 2 or 3 hours, and I'd be pretty happy about that. But we should probably move on with the battle.
Maybe, possibly.
All right. So, 2,000 points. This is an Arcs of Omen detachment, and it is an allied detachment of Scions. Yes, you can do that. If you take a pure Ashmatarum Arcs of Omen, it allows you to take an allied detachment of Scions. And guess what? Scions have also got all dem keywords. So it works. Oh my god. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. That gives me access to 15 troop slots. And that means I have taken 15 squads of Scions. I only get about 3 fucking data sheets, and I've only taken 1 of them today. So there we go. So starting off with the Infantry Corps, which just make up basically this entire list. We have got 4 squads of Scions, all 10 man, with a plasma pistol sergeant, power sword sergeant, and double plasma gun and double volley gun as well. Every squad, of course, having a Voxcaster. And then the remaining 5 blokes, all with dem hotshot rifles. We've then got another 5 squads. 5, I say. And then we've got plasma pistols on the sergeants. Some of these sergeants have got chainswords. I know the power swords are free, but we play WYSIWYG here, so if it looks like a chainsword, it is a chainsword. If it looks like a power sword, it is a power sword. And then we've also got 2 more plasma guns in these squads, and we've got 2 more melter guns in these squads as well. You'll notice that a couple of squads do have grenade launchers. Not gonna lie, I started running out of special weapons. In the ideal world, all of these would be plasma gun, metal gun squads, but you can't go wrong with a couple of grenade launchers. They still would take a strength 6, AP -2. It's not like it's bad. It's just, I like plasma.
It's like Chernobyl. Not great, not terrible.
Not great, not terrible, 3.6. Likewise, all of these 10-man squads also have Voxcasters in there as well. And then we have got another 4 squads.
No.
Intensify forward vampire. I want nothing to get through. Too late.
Too late.
So we've got 4 more squads. Again, the majority of these are rocking plasma pistol, power sword sergeants, double plasma gun, double melter gun. And then once again, we ran out of a couple of special weapons, so we ended up going with a couple of grenade launcher and a couple of grenade launchers in this 4th squad, and a couple of melter guns as well.
I want you to fall back with the incinerators. You want me to what? Fall back with the incinerators and make your way in a single column. What?
I love it, man. Oh, there's going to be so many quotes today. Upon sighting the Scion army, I engaged in Starship Troopers and alien quotes, sir. That's my answer.
We need to do a Scion versus Tyrannid one.
Yeah, well, the Tyrannids are almost done. They're almost done. I mean, I think we'll try and get them done for next week. We'll see, but it's definitely going to be soon. Soon. They come at night mostly. Mostly. So that makes up 13 of the Scion squads that I have today. This is the bulk of the force, and it's a hell of a lot of firepower. All of these squads will have the ability to hit on 2s, rerolling ones thanks to the... I'm rerolling ones to hit, rerolling to wound thanks to the various characters and orders that I have available. So it's pretty spicy, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of firepower here. Tom, Custodians hit on 2s, don't they? Interesting that. Moving on before he thumps me.
My silence is all that is needed to that one.
My mind is an impenetrable enigma.
Just you outside of it going, popping off!
It's popping off. It's popping off. Alrighty ho ho. We are going in with the first wave. That's my salsa. Just start going round and round in your head whilst the monkey bangs the cymbals. And then we've got 2 little 5-man squads. Now, these 5-man squads are taken for 2 very important reasons. I started running out of points. And secondly, because a couple of 5-man squads are good for dem secondaries. I intend on taking the boots on the ground, flexible command, and retrieve data with this list. And I don't want to waste a 10-man squad retrieving data if I don't need to. I'd much rather just have a cheeky little 5-man squad do it. And the advantage is that these are troops. So a 5-man squad Scions can retrieve data with no failure. Unlike a 5-man squad, if you take it in a normal guard army where they're elites, that means you have to roll for it and you might not get it off. So 5-man squads do work very well in this format. But yeah, basically I took as many 15-man squads as I could and then just dumped a couple of little 2-man squads, 5-man squads in there as well. Now you may notice these guys are armed with like melter guns and flamers. Again, not an ideal loadout, but they don't really care because they're not going to be killing anything. Their job is to drop in, retrieve data, and then die gloriously for the core.
Do
I love the
Scions
core.
have a regiment trait?
Yes, they don't get born soldiers, but they do get exploding 6s everywhere. Nice.
How much CP do you start with?
Like none, maybe
Oh,
one.
Okay.
But I don't have any stratagems.
No,
I can't use in great precision.
you can't use KD as stands, can you?
I can't use Cage stance. Oh, but I can use immovable indoctrination.
Ah.
I too have void armor today.
Is that what? You can't re-roll wounds?
See, and reduce dem APs.
Nice.
I mean, it would be good if my guys were toughness 3 with a 4-up save, but it's okay.
Hey, do you know what? It affects custodians. You know what it's like affecting custodians with just like one
Yeah.
modifier? They're like, no!
Look at me. I turned the rerolls off now. But leading this magnificent force today, we have many HQ elements. Now remember guys, I am taking a patrol and I'm also taking a Arcs of Omen detachment, which means I do get access to a maximum of 6 HQ slots. So we've taken 5 of them today. We have got 3 Scion command squads. The first one at the back has got a command rod, a flamer, a melter gun, a voxcaster guy, and a regimental standard. The commander has got the Scion Warlord trait, which gives you the extra AP if you are within half range, and he also has a refractor shield generator, meaning all Scion infantry units within 6 inches of him will get a 5+ invulnerable save. We've then got the second command squad. This one has got just the commander, no command rod though, didn't quite have the 5 points to spare. We've got a flamer, a plasma gun, and we've got a voxcaster guy, and we've got a regimental standard. Should say the regimental standard guy in the Scion command squads gets the medipack and the standard, so that's why you can take that extra special weapon in there and still get all dem feel no pains. But this commander has got the Scion Warlord trait that allows you to ignore cover when you are within 6 inches of him. That's at any range. And then we have got the final command squad, which is the classic one for the Scion Death Ball. It has got the flamer, melter gun, voxcaster, medi standard guy, the commander, no command rod in here either. And this squad has got the big bullshit banner, the finial of the Nemedesh first. We will be using the data slate today, so it won't be affecting to hit modifiers, but it will be taking away feel no pains, reduce damage, all that kind of good stuff. And the commander has got the Scion Warlord trait, which allows you to double tap your rapid fire weapons at any range. That one is Drill Commander. Last but not least, we've got 2 Deathcore Marshals with 2 Ogun Bodyguards. Now, you might be thinking, 2 Deathcore Marshals? They're not Scions. Surely that's breaking your Arcs of Omen detachment.
Lambast him.
You cannot lambast me. For I am the best kind of correct. Technically correct. This has been approved by TOs. It is an accepted form of bullshittery. Basically, if you take a Deathcore Marshal and you attach an Ogun Bodyguard to the Deathcore Marshal, it gets the auxiliary keyword. And when you are taking an Arcs of Omen attachment and you want it to be a pure Scion one, you're allowed to take anything with the Militarum Tempestus keyword, anything with the Officio Perfectus keyword, and anything with the Militarum Auxilia keyword. And because the Oaken Bodyguard forms part of his unit, he gets that keyword, and thus he is allowed to be taken in a Scion attachment, which gives you access to them sweet, sweet reroll ones to hit. My God, he's only gone and bloody done it. So that covers all of my Army List day. The general plan will be to form up into 3 platoons, one led by each command squad. There'll be a couple of Death Corps marshals supporting as well, and then we'll probably deep strike in those Scions. But there we go. No, it took us a little bit of time to go over that list, guys, but it is a bit unique. It's a bit of a meme, so I want to take you through it so you can understand how the whole thing works. But without further ado, we have talked about these glory boys enough, these big toy soldiers. Now we need to go over to the supposed Emperor's finest, the Custodes. Is this it? Is this all you can summon, Saruman?
It's all the 2,000 point game would allow me to pick.
I think I have more people in my patrol than you have in your whole army.
More than I have bullets.
Oh, God!
Oh, God.
All right, Tom, take us through 2,000 points of Adeptus Custodes.
Okay, I'll start from the left then. I'll start from the HQs as it should always be. So,
Not in my army. Not on this channel.
My army. So you'll notice that I've actually got a few extra bits onto the Custodes force today. I'm running a Inquisitor with 4 Acolytes behind him. This is because the Acolytes count as troops. It's just in case I need to say that this is a Arcs of Omen plus a
Patrol.
Agents of the Imperium patrol.
Yeah.
And also the Acolytes are 40 points for 4, and they're just cheap backhold objective units.
Exactly, there you go. I will note, though, that the Inquisitor that you've chosen to bring has got a fucking, like, vermin flying rat dragon thing on its arm, and also an Eldar fucking weapon. Lambast him, viewers! Lambast him. If there was any doubt that the Scions are the good guys in this scenario, it is now gone! Whatever you have done, you have damned yourself, sir!
Well,
you whoresome knave!
It's funny that, because my Inquisitors are the Inquisition Hereticus, so actually it's you that are the heretic today, sir. But yeah, they...
Look into that. Be careful for looking into the abyss, Tom, in case it looks back into you. There you go.
But the Inquisitor knows the...
Also, just to derail it even more, the Inquisition, including the Ordo Hereticus, has a long and storied history of going a bit rogue. In fact, there are 2 series of books, Eisenhorn and Ravener, about going fucking rogue.
They brought a whole army of Custodes behind this one.
So I don't know how you persuaded these. Probably some sort of mind
Emperor
trickery.
Wilted.
Emperor Volt. Imperative Volt. Anyway, moving on. I've lambasted you enough.
Well, yeah,
the comment section will decide your fate.
Yes.
Moving on.
The Inquisitor knows 2 psychic powers. It knows Smite and it knows Hereticus Scourging, whichever one.
Which I assume you'll be using on your own army as you are the heretics.
Yes. And that basically, I believe it's -1 strength and toughness. Brilliant. I won't be using it.
It makes you with me on 2s, right?
It's
not bad.
The main reason the Inquisitor is in this list is to open up psychic secondaries for me. The Acolytes are all armed with chainsword and bolt pistol. Just imagine that the shields are...
Well, that's because the models are cool. We decided to chuck them in. And as they are not going to fire a single shot or chop a single thing this game,
nope.
Really, they can just have it.
Yeah, they can just chill. And then leading the force today is Trajan Valoris.
Lol.
Why not?
Trajan's a cook.
He has the Champion of the Imperium Warlord trait and the Master of Martial Strategy Warlord trait. Very good. Trajan's a beefcake.
And not made a charge yet, though, on channel.
No. Anyway, moving on. Then I have the Captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike. He has Superior Creation, which gives him a 5 up Feel No Pain. And he also has Radiant Mantle, so he's always -1 to hit.
Does it give him a Feel No Pain?
It doesn't give him a Feel No Pain today, no. Unless you...
No.
And then the Vexilla gives a aura of -1 to hit.
Now, quick
within
question
6
for me.
inches.
Is that dense terrain, or is it -1 to hit?
It's dense.
Okay, so I will be able to ignore that a bit in some places, but not everywhere.
Okay.
Carry on.
Dense terrain, and he also has the Fulmaris Aggressor relic, which means that you do not benefit from light or heavy cover when I shoot you with anything.
That's actually quite
within
annoying,
6
but
inches.
yeah, fair enough.
And then moving on to the troops, I have 4 units of Sagittarium. 3 units of 4 and 1 unit of 3. Just going to give me a lot of firepower on the field.
These are my favourites.
I do like Sagittarium. They're just the beasts.
They're just cool, man. I mean, they've just got guns, and as a guard player, I respect guns.
I like guns.
And look at them. The guns are really cool. Like, they're like genuinely upscaled, double-barreled bolters. I don't know.
Mhm.
Call me. I'm Team Sagittarium all the way, man.
They're made out of automatic. So,
Are they?
Yes.
Very good.
Very good. And then moving on to the elite, I have 2
I'm in a
units.
particularly harsh mood today.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, 2 units of Wardens. 1 is a 4-man Warden squad, 1 is a 3-man Warden squad. And they have a 6 upfielder paying, which they probably won't today. That is all. They're good, they're obsec. Very nice. And
Are
then moving
the
on to...
Sagittarium OPSEC?
Yes, Sagittarium. Everything in the list is obsec.
Okay, cool.
Other than the characters. And then moving on to the fast attack, I have 2 units of 3 Venatari with Tarsus Buckler and Pistol. They have exploding 6s on their pistols. It's okay, but they only get 6 shots. So
Hawkmen!
it's a bit meh. But no, they're obsec and they're meant to just go on objectives and basically harass the enemy and could be a bit of a threat. I think they're better than the bikes just because they have relatively the same movement, they're obsec, and they actually probably deal about the same amount of damage in combat as the bikes.
Are they cheaper?
They are cheaper. They are 100 points cheaper than the 3 bikes.
Hog.
It's just the bikes do have, like, +1 on the charge.
Mouth missiles. And...
Melter missiles and stuff, but you actually have to pay an extra 15 points to get melter missiles on them. So, speaking of which, my Dawn Eagle jet bike captain does not have melter missiles today. He has a Hurricane Bolter because I couldn't afford to put it on him.
Telling.
Very good. Very good.
No, obviously not, dude. Of course.
That is my list. It's an Emissaries Imperatus list, so that means.
Ooh, what does that do? I only ever know what
to-
Solar Watch does.
It means I ignore all to hit into wound modifiers. That with the Fulmaris Aggressor means that you don't get light cover or heavy cover. And it also means that in any combat I always fight first.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And
Different.
it also means that my fighting style, my martial Bataris can service, so I can be in 1 or 2 of the stances for 2 turns.
Okay. Now, one thing, that's all really cool. I actually really, really like this. It's very different to what we normally see. And it's good to have the Custodians back. Been a while since we've had the Golden Boys on. Been a month or so. We've been trying out them Death Guards and Votans and Tals, all the heresy. And now the Custodians have come to cleanse the channel. And Custodes Tom is back!
Yes.
The Adeptus
The
Custodes.
Adeptus Custodes, yes!
The voices that everybody loves. Yes. Now, one thing I think we should point out, just as a public service announcement, that a lot of these units are from Forge World, aren't they?
Yes.
So if someone is furiously flicking through their codex and just crying tears into it,
No!
yeah, that you won't find in the code. So if correct me if I'm wrong, we'll try and guess this. We're gonna do it live. Fucking thing sucks. We're doing it live. The Sagittarium
Yes.
are Forge World.
Yes.
The Hawkmen are Forge
Forge
World,
World, yes.
but the Wardens are
not.
are in the main codex.
They're the one elite other than Alaris Custodians which are in the codex. So
cool.
I believe they're not Forge World, but you can get like Forge World sort of dudes armed with like melter spears instead of.
Some of those guys, that sounds cool.
Yeah, but the issue with them is that their spear is D3 damage, like D3 damage instead of just like a flat 2.
Yeah, but you're going against Death Guard, you want that, right?
It's sort of a weird one because they've still got the 8th edition rules for the Custodes where everything was D3 damage. So you can imagine that after you've got
Oh my god, D3,
40
D3,
attacks,
D3, D3, D3. Fuck, yeah.
So it actually took a lot of time to do. Whereas everything's streamlined now, so it's good.
That's true. Cool. We might be cool to see him, but I have to say I do really like the army, Tom. It's good. It's good to see you go back to your roots, getting damn Custodes out, and you brought a bit of a shooty list, and your guys are actually quite good at killing my guys.
Hopefully.
So and you get like double shots and everything, so there's a lot more firepower in here than might first be suspected. But that is the Custodes. Now we shall go over to the field of battle.
Just before we do that,
it's
an emissaries list.
Breaking news.
With 2 CP.
Okay.
And it's 2,000 points on the nose. There we go. That's
Mine is also 2,000 on the nose, and I start with 0 CP. And I am stormtroopers. That's my pseudo regiment trait. Anyway, moving on. Let's go into the battlefield now. And here we have the field of battle after deployment. The Scions, normally a strategic scalpel of a force, have been deployed into 3 large blocks of infantry. Upon sighting the infantry, sir, I deployed them. That's my style, sir. Yes. No deep striking shenanigans today. Well, that's not entirely true. I do have 2 squads in reserve, the 2 little 5-man squads, who are going to be retrieving them datas. Coming over to the Custodes, yes.
The Adeptus Custodes, yes.
Oh man, I've
The
missed
light of the Emperor.
the blade. You don't have the blade champion today.
I don't have the blade champion, the champion of the blades.
The master of the guitars.
Master of the martial guitars, etc.
You have deployed. What? Such is 9th edition that you have also deployed everyone behind terrain. Such tactical genius. 4D chess. My God. So you have deployed, specifically, you have deployed Wardens, Inquisitor, and Sagittarium here. You have deployed Sagittarium and Birdmen here. And you have deployed Birdmen and a smattering of Wardens and Bikeman over here as well. My deployment was, like I said, 3 platoons, command squad, supporting platoon, senior officers in the centre to hand out all the real ones I could possibly need. So that is the deployment. Now let's go on to the mission. The mission for today is the Scouring, a 5 objective mission. You guys know the drill. You hold 1, you hold 2, you hold more, all that good stuff. And then for dem secondaries, I have gone for, brace yourself boys, inflexible command, boots on the ground, and retrieve battlefield data. Oh my God!
Very unusual, those secondaries.
It's not like they are literally the go-to best ones for the guard. And you know what the best bit is? None of them got touched by the balanced data slate. Yeah, buddy! Lightweight! Oh no! You screwed over my Kazakin! Ah, you fools! The Kazakin were merely the distraction card effects. We sacrificed them upon the altar of the meta so that the true Scion army could emerge.
Kazakin is still really good though.
Yeah, it's still fine.
It's just 6
It's
model
literally lip service.
Only 6 model wins. Most tournaments were doing that already. To
Yeah.
be honest, so.
And people were still taking them.
Yeah.
So there we go. So those were my secondaries. Thomas! It feels really weird using your full name. What secondaries did you go for?
I went with Razor Banners, Warp Ritual because I brought an Inquisitor, and I went with No Prisoners as well.
All of those are more interesting than mine, but none of them are particularly surprising.
Nope.
Dem prisoners equals kill all the infantry.
Unlike you, Custodes don't have good secondaries.
Well, that sounds like a skill issue, bro. So that is the mission. That is the secondaries. Now we'll quickly go over the terrain so you guys understand what the hell we are doing today. Well, we don't know what we're doing, but hopefully you guys will. Basically, right, all of the ruins, right, they're going to be line of sight blocking, right? So they're going to be obscuring and they're going to be light cover. So if you're able to get inside this, you will get some light cover. If you're behind it, you'll get some obscuring. Likewise, you see the little bases on here, you see the little L-shaped lips, you can get on all that and you can get yourself some light cover and obscuring and all that kind of good stuff. There is one bit of dense. These zigzag refuse piles made up of the excavation machinery and the little bits of ruins and barbed wire and shiznits, that is all going to be dense. So we've got a big old block of dense. Now that will actually matter because the big bullshit banner, it will not assist me. But fortunately, don't worry, Tom, I brought a warlord trait that lets me do the same thing. So we're okay. That didn't get caught at the balance days late, did it? It's like, you fool, Games Workshop, you fool! You thought you could make me -1 to hit, you fools!
It's like a scene in Lord of the Rings where he's like, you have no power.
Yeah.
He just revealed the warlock.
Gandalf Stormcrow. I love that scene, man. Alright, so that is the mission, that's secondary, that is the terrain. Now it is over to the all-important bit. I tried to give you a chance there, Tom. Thomas, my guest, would you like to roll the first dice?
I was being professional. I was grabbing you a dice right there.
I gave you every opportunity. Viewers, you saw me there. You saw me there. You lambasted him and his sloth. You know, that's a sin, you know, being slothful.
I'm going to hell anyway. Yeah! 5.
Oh, okay. Let's starting things off with a small. Bodes well for your dice rolls. Bodes not well for you getting the first turn. Hey! All right, Tom. As you have foolishly won the dice roll off, which I say this every battle report, but lol, 9th, you actually want to lose a dice roll. This doesn't make sense. But anyway, you may now go first, good sir, kind sir. And we will be back with the beginning of Custodes. Command phase and movement phase, turn 1. Turn 1, Custodes, command and movement phase. Upon sight of the enemy, Tom has advanced, sir. That's his style, sir. I think he may have gone a bit mad. Oh my god. But they wanted it, didn't they? They wanted it. Did you roll less than a 5?
You watched me roll all my advances and I rolled 5, 6, 6, 5, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah. The do you want it? Do you want it? The Custodes like, we do fucking want it. Give it to us. So we have moved forward with everything. We've advanced with everything. Because you are Custodes and you are in the conservi stance, you can advance and do actions. So you have raised.
I can shoot as well because I'm in
and you can
stances.
shoot. And you're both. My God, sir. He's in both stances. So that means you'll be able to move and you have raised 3 banners. Mm-hmm. And you're going to be able to shoot me, although to be fair, I think
there's
everything.
only the bike that can maybe shoot that thing inside the cover there, but that's So.
That's probably it. So it's not a lot of shooting, but technically you can do it.
No.
Technically.
And by the way, guys, the reason why the bike is so far forward is because I
was going to get to that.
Well.
We were going to sweep round and we were going to talk about different things.
All right, go for it. I won't interrupt you, sir. Go on.
You just can't get the help these days.
Oh, I forgot to advance him, actually.
No, too late. Proof. Pog.
I'll just put him.
Do what you want, mate. He's got 5 inches.
Right, he's gonna get
It's more than the rest of us. So you have moved and advanced forward with everything. You've raised 3 banners. The Hawkmen are holding the main objective, and you've got some people hiding behind the landslide terrain here. Now, Tom. Now I'm done. You may speak about the bike guy.
Yes. So.
You're a victim of a toxic workplace.
There is an emissary-specific stratagem which allows me to pre-game move with a unit of 1 to 3 for 2 CP or 3 or more for 3 CP. Now, I originally did it with the Hawkman over here. And I was like, actually, I could do it with my bike captain and get here.
Yes.
And then I was like, actually, I can do it with the bike captain and get there, and then I could have a meme of where I just try and kill your banner off the bat.
Lambast him, viewers.
Lambast him.
Me. Because this is Gotcha Made Manifest.
Do you know what?
I would never have deployed my commands without that, sir. Because I think it's a fucking emissary stratagem as well.
It's so funny that you were like, I would have done that. And
I would have done that.
Let me have this. Let me just Let me just have a meme of where I just throw my fucking most expensive unit out and just try and...
The comment section will decide your fate, sir. Lambaston viewers.
You've still got the other warlord dude.
He means nothing to me. That is my fucking drill commander, bro. He's the really important one.
Which one's that?
The one that gives me the double tapping at any range.
Yeah, get fucked with that.
Yeah, see. So he even admits like, oh yeah, I've got you, and I'm definitely gonna fucking do it because I don't want you to double tap me. Lambasting viewers.
Right.
Now, also,
He
Tom, one
manages to
question.
kill all 6 of them.
I have one important
extremely
question.
Surprised. Or 5.
He's a fucking Custodes. I have one question for you though.
Yes.
Have you checked this strategy?
I have checked the strategy.
Have you checked you can use it on?
I have checked the strategy.
On the bike captain.
I will check it.
It's not
before I go
core.
into the shooting
It's
phase.
not non-character.
No,
or
it's
anything.
a Custodes unit. These are the
Okay.
Adeptus Custodes unit. 1 to 3.
Is he Custodes? No, just clutching at
Mate,
straws.
this is where he's like, I'm an Inquisitor, and he's like, fuck you, yes!
No, it's in all
Do you know
joke-
what? I will say this, Tim. Ever since
Oh,
that
he's using my
Death
first
Guard
name.
battle
I'm
report-
worried now.
Ever since that Death Guard battle report, I have literally checked everything twice because I'm like, is this?
So embarrassed.
Am I retarded? It was awful. It was like, oh. It literally.
The meltdown, man.
It was
Oh,
horrible.
fucking hell,
It
bro.
was horrible because it was like, I felt like I was just cheating. I was like,
Well, you are cheating. Gotchas are considered cheating. But,
you gotcha'd me, I let you get away with it. Just let me have this one meme. I will never gotcha you. It's just a meme.
It's actually, joking aside, I actually have no issue with it. I'm just giving you a hard time because it's actually really cool to know, because if you ever do come across like an emissaries list, you need to know that they can do this pre-game thing. And if they've got multiple bike captains, don't be surprised if they do this to you. So actually, Tom, we are showing the people an important Custodes tactic.
It's better if you have a group of like 5 bikes or 6 bikes, and then you go 3 CP, 14, and then they're just in your deployment, and then you have to spend at least 1 turn dealing with that. Because 6 bikes is hard
Hefty.
to deal with unless obviously you've got 50,000 melter guns.
Indeed.
Which you do.
It's not even much of an exaggeration either.
And Tim went, if you do advance, I will have to shoot you. And I went, I know.
No. But speaking of shooting and stuff, I believe we shall advance into your shooting phase now.
Yes.
All right, we're back in just a moment. Well. Wellington. Tom, I believe you said you had double-checked this stratagem. He's in the naughty corner.
I did double check it. And it's just like, I read it was an episode, and then it said core, and I just went, I felt myself just die again. Because I
promise you, we don't script this. This is just Tom.
I know I have ADHD, right? But there is what is preventing me from just absorbing words. I don't get it. I'm very sorry, dear viewers. Instead of using the captain doing that, then it's going to be the birdmen that are going to do it.
I cannot wait to see the comment section.
Oh.
Lambast him! He was like, don't get that on camera, please, can we reshoot? Can we reshoot? And I went, you have done this yourself. I gave you every opportunity to back out from this gotcha. You have you will reap what you sow, sir.
It's just, do you know when like I flipped over that page and my head just went in my hand. And you were like,
God.
You just immediately knew, and I was like,
I just knew. Honestly, I'm pissing myself. And the best bit is, it's at the very beginning of the battle pot, so everyone's going to see it.
It's just the fact I read out the stratagem perfectly. Other than that bit, that one.
But it wasn't perfect.
No. But
I thought Custodes were the superior creation.
If it's a unit more than 3, it's 3 CP. I'm like,
Oh
yes,
my
got
God.
that correct. You can get the other.
I can't believe how quickly this battle report got derailed.
Oh,
We said we're going to be professional, we're going to do a proper battle report, we're not going to fuck around. First 5 minutes, it's like, fucked up a strategy.
Do you know what? I'm just going to move him back here, and I'm just not even going to.
Do your birdman.
I don't want to.
Do your birdman, I insist.
I'm annoyed.
I insist. Or save your CP, I don't mind.
Well, it's just because it would have been 12 and then 12, so they'd be up to there. And then I need to make sure. So, doesn't matter. I'm just going to leave it.
You don't want to spend the CP?
No, I'm going to leave it. It was a good meme.
A meme that was too memey for this world.
Too memey. I'm going to take 2 CP away from myself and say that's a...
No, just have your CP back, bro. Don't be.
That's really...
You have... The comment section will be so scathing that... and guys, don't hold anything back. Don't get me banned on YouTube, but... You know, but don't hold anything back. Lambast him! Lambast him. Shame. You've been watching Game of Thrones, haven't you, recently, Tom? Shame.
Shame.
I'm not stripping you naked and walking you down the street screaming shame. Oh my god. Okay. So on to your shooting phase then. Yes?
So you should do it with an Adeptus Praetor unit, not
An Adeptus Praetor unit, yes. Okay, Tom. So after we've all lambasted you furiously in real life and in the comment section, you have decided that you're going to not do it with the bike because that would be illegal, and instead you're going to do it with your birdmen instead. Now those birdmen will only stay 9 inches away, and I do have some men.
They would have to stay 9 inches away in the pre-game move.
But this is the regular move now. Excellent. So they have pre-game move to there, then they've moved to there. All right. Now you are not in range to shoot me with anything.
Nope.
But you will be in range for a charge. Now, do you want to roll them dice to see if you get
I
it?
just want to spend 2 CP to fail a charge and also get lambasted, so okay.
Excellent. That's your starter. That's a fail.
That's a fail.
Reroll it.
CP it!
It's last CP.
Nope.
That's a fail.
Fail. Sweet.
Hey!
Good start.
Tom, why do you try and charge things?
I don't know, just try and have a laugh, that's all. That's all. Right, guard turn 1. Let's get shots. And I'm in a great mood.
Oh, he's furious, man. He's fuming.
I'm annoyed at myself. Right.
All right. That is the Custodes turn 1 everything. Now let us go over to, I would say the Imperial Guard, but it's the Militarum Tempestus Scions.
Colonial Marines.
Turn 1. I love the core. Militarum Tempestus Scions turn 1 commander movement phase is completed. Naturally, we gave take aim to pretty much everyone. There was only 2 squads that didn't get take aim, which were these 2 chappies down here, and they received forward for the Emperor, so they could move, advance, and shoot without penalty. And they were able to do that thanks to this commander here and his lovely Perfectus rod and the Voxcaster. And then in other bits I did in my command phase, I retrieved data with this squad down here, and I also did a cheeky scan with this bigger squad here as well, because should have said, guys, the tertiary for the mission is scan an objective and get some victory points for it. There were a couple of little bits we should have mentioned to Tom as well. I passed my morale check. I rolled a 1 on the squad that I'd taken 6 casualties, which is very good. And Tom, you also did Warp Ritual, and you were successful in getting that off as well. I think with all the excitement in the first turn.
Yeah, basically, it went a bit Pete-tongue, didn't it?
It's a bit squiffy.
Just like, I was annoyed at myself and you were laughing at me. I also scanned the objective over here with the Wardens and the Birdmen raised.
See, Tom likes to paint me out as this ruthless, awful person to work with. But I am a merciful god.
When have I ever ruthlessly painted you out in any sort of light?
You don't know. You don't know, guys. Things he says off camera. Curdle your blood.
I just sit there beating you.
Just like...
Every custodian that dies, I just beat you.
Yeah. 1 custodian equals 1 nut bash. All right, now, speaking of bashing dem nuts, I am going to try and make your custodians, which they've never been born, sir. I am going to unleash the might of this fully operational Scion Death Star, and we shall see how it does. I'm pretty excited. Not gonna lie, I've not run pure infantry science before. I've run pure sounds, I've run pure infantry, I've not combined the 2. I'm hitting on 2s with everyone, which is pretty nice. I'm rolling 1s with everyone, which is pretty nice, so should be alright. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to into the shooting phase now, and the plan is I'm going to try and pick these birdmen up with a few of the units that are sort of, not in ideal positions, and then whatever I've got left over, my drill commander and ignoring cover ball will affect these first 2 units down here, and then there's a 3rd unit here that's also going to be able to be drill commanded, and they're going to try and see what we can do over yonder, Landa Hori, all the old timey sayings. So we'll be back in just a moment once I've gathered some dice up. And hopefully, where the golden boys are, there will soon just be a smoking crater. Okie croaky, we are going to start off with this squad here with the grenade launchers and the melters, and they are going to shoot into these birdmen because it's the only viable target they have. Now, they do not have take aim, sir. They were forwarding for Dem Emperors, so they are going to be hitting you on 3s, and they won't have reroll 1s to hit, but they will have reroll 1s to wound because they're near enough to this command squad here. So we'll start off with a couple of cheeky melty boys. Couple of hits, no explodings, just normal hits. Now, I imagine your toughness is of at least
5.
The 5. Okay.
T5.
So I've got a wound. Now, this is big APs, AP4.
Takes it.
Assuming you've got an invulnerable save.
I do.
Very good. A couple of grenade launchers coming in. Just the 1 hit. And it is a wound, AP2. No, AP1. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. Okay. And then we've got a whole bunch of rifles at rapid fire range. We've got a plasma pistol in there as well. Do we overcharge? Yeah. Nice. Guess what? Exploding, baby. No, it didn't actually explode. It became
Explode in a good way.
1 more wound. AP3. Oh god. Oh god. He's doing it, guys. The dice gods have punished him, and now have tried to let him cheat, and now they're giving him all the dice he needs. No. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So a couple of misses there, but thanks to explosions, they go back in, and then wounding you on 5s, you're rolling 1s. Couple of wounds. 3 rolls. Very good. 3 wounds, sir.
AP3.
AP2, but it's on you.
4.
Yeah, aha!
2.
We finally did a couple of wounds to you.
That'll be 1 on 1 wound.
1 on a wound. Okay, that shows a little bit of promise, a bit of willing, shall we say? Now we're going to go over to here to this squad, and they're going to shoot everything they've got into here, and they do have take aim, and they do have all of the rerolls to hit as well. I don't think they're in command squad range. Oh, they are in command squad range, so. Yes, everything will be okay. So we're going to go with the hotshot lasgun first because you've got a 1 wound man. Hit on 2s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. 2 hits. Really on 5s. Okay, a wound. AP3. He's all right. And we're going to go for the plasma pistol. We may as well overcharge it because it's just funny. Damn it. He gets a hit. He gets a wound. AP4. You're rolling too well. Plasma gun. Yeah. Oh, that's an extra hit.
My dice can probably.
Plasma gun. Oh.
They'll be shot if they don't.
5 plasma gun hits. Okay. Couple of 1s. Rerolling because the command squad. Okay, surely this has got to do something now. 4 saves. AP4 plasma from taking aim. Ah, there we go.
1 damage.
2 dead in total. That's it. 2 dead, sir. Excellent. Okay. We are now going to go for this squad here. I've done things in a slightly squiffy order, but it's all right. I'll just have to wear it.
You have Swift.
I have Swift. So this squad here is going to... The Melticans won't be in range. I should have done them first because they would have been in range of the 1 man that was here, but it is what it is. So we'll do everything from this squad that can go into this cheeky chap here. So it's going to be a couple of grenade launchers. 2 hits. Couple of grenade launchers. A wound. AP2. No. Ooh, the big 3 damage. Hey, and people say grenade launchers are terrible. Sometimes you need that D3, baby. All right, so that covers all of the little bits there. Now, what we're going to do, that gives people an idea of the firepower. Mm-hmm. What we'll do is we'll do 1 drill commander, ignoring cover squad on camera, and then we'll do the rest off camera, so people have got a sense of the difference between a fully buffed and a not fully buffed squad.
Do you ignore light and dense?
I ignore all cover.
Okay.
There we go. So this squad is in range of you. I'm going to put them into D's Sagittarium here. Mm-hmm. No. The one's on the objective. Ah, yes. I'm a genius.
Okay. Do they have rerolls?
Full rerolls.
Okay, I'm going to Emperor's Auspice for 1 CP and turn off your rerolls then.
Okay, so hitting you on 2s but not rerolling.
No, yeah.
Okay. So, but I'm going to spend 1 CP for Tom to cheat and cook, and that gives me...
I surpass your rules.
I surpass your rules. I'm Botan, can't I just do what I want?
Yeah.
Nice. So we'll go for... I will spend 1 CP, though, for overcharged last cells, which now can only do a maximum of 6 more wounds, but still pretty good. Okay? So I'm now down to 1 CP. I was on 2, I'm down to 1. So I've got my 2 volley guns. Okay, 2 volley guns coming in hot. Okay, so got a couple... so they all hit, and I get a couple of explosions. Look at that, 8 shots, 10 hits. My God, it's a beautiful thing to behold.
It's good having bad ammunition that explodes on impact.
Oh God. Okay, actually it looks better than it was. That is 1, 2, 3. These don't do anything. But that is 3 more wounds, which are going to kill 1, because you don't get to feel no pain. And then you've got 4 saves at -3 to take as well. 4 saves.
Oh, actually, I need to do the mortal wounds. I have to do them last, actually. Because I do have a save against mortal wounds.
You don't get a feel no pain. It's a feel no pain, right?
Is it a feel no pain?
You can't use it.
Okay. Let's take that guy out. What is it? 4? 3? 3, 4?
4 regular saves.
Okay, 2 fails.
2 fails. Okay. So we're now going to shoot the hotshot rifles at you, of which there are 5. Now bear in mind, remember I've done 3 mortals to you, okay? So I can't do any more than another 3 to you. Alright, so these are the hotshot rifles. Hurrah! Hurrah! Look at that. They've all hit, and there's 2 explosions. The age of the Kazakin is over. The age of the Scion is upon us. No, it's not. Just 3 more wounds. Because there's no reroll to anything allowed there. Hey, so we kill...
kill 1, take 1 down to 2 wounds.
Nice. And then Plasma Pistol obviously is not in range, but we've got 2 plasma guns. You know what? We die like men. Kills himself if he gets a hit. Gets 2 hits and 1 of those explosions. So Scion, plasma gun guy, has exploded and died. But all of these basically hit because of the explosions. 2 wounds. Big APs. 1 goes through, it's going to kill the injured one. It's 2 damage. Alright, so not bad. For a single CP and the cost of 1 of my own men, I have managed to kill 3 Custodes with but a single squad. I think pure infantry scions might be good, Tom. He's just nodding sagely.
What can they do?
What can superior creations do against such cheesy rules? Alright, so we're going to do the rest of the shooting off camera, and we'll be back when the dust has settled. Intensify forward firepower! Nothing must get through! Burn them to cinders, men! We got sharp knives, we got sticks, we got electronic ball breakers. I love the core. After I finished saying all of my favourite quotes and the shooting phase is over, we did alright.
You got no charges?
Lol, no. Not. I mean, if I was facing Eldar, I'd be all up in their biz, but we're not facing Eldar, so I don't.
Eldar Rangers.
Eldar Rangers, my natural target. Good old bayonet charge, flush them out of the cover. So after the Dustius had Setelius, I was able to finish off that squad of Custodes that were holding the middle objective, and I was able to also kill 2 Sagittarium from this squad, and also put a 2 wounds, I say, onto another one as well. Not too bad. I had a little bit of up and down look, like my plasma guns, when they rolled to wound, rolled 4 1s, and a 2, and then when I re-rolled the 4 1s, I got in total 3 2s and 2 wounds, so it was a bit bleh. But then the volley guns and las rifles came in and did 5 wounds each, so it was swings and roundabouts really. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that display of firepower from the Scions. I like that these squads were able to do something. They did the majority of the work against the Birdmen, and they didn't even have any support apart from take aim on them. And then I really noticed the power boost when I started going with the squads that are drill commander and they are ignoring cover as well. So I think that's precision targeting. It might be that. It might be another one, but it allows you to ignore cover. So I was definitely noticed that power boost there. But yeah, overall, the firepower of the Scions was great. I do expect to take a lot of casualties going into turn 2. I think Tom is going to jump over and this front rank of guys is just going to get deleted. Likewise, I think this front rank of guys are going to get deleted, but the crazy thing is because it's pure infantry Scions, even if he wipes out the first rank, I've got 2 squads in reserve here, I've got 2 squads in reserve here, and I've got two or three squads hanging out back here as well. So even when the first waves go down, there are more Scions coming forward, and if Tom really pushes forward and really exposes himself, then he's not going to feel any less of my firepower because he's going to get to rapid fire range of everyone, even people that aren't being drill commanded. So it'll be interesting to see how it works. To see if just the unrelenting just power of the Custodes will be able to overwhelm the numbers and firepower of the Scions. It's an interesting game, I think. We'll see how it goes. This was what I was able to kill first turn though, which is what, like 400 points?
465 points.
465 points, which sounds like a lot, but bear in mind, we are both veterans of the 9th edition now. And it's one of those things where it's like, if you go first in 9th, you're going to lose more turn 1. Which is like the total opposite of how it used to be. But there we go. Unless, Tommy, you decide to sit your 50 Custodes behind 2 objectives the whole game and just like... I'm not coming out. That wouldn't be fun though. We've had that game. We still go on about it now. We're not going to go on about it again. But that Votan Tau game will go down in infamy. All right, let's go over into Custodes. Turn 2. Oh, should mention score. 19 points to Tom, 17 points to me. That's including your 3 banner points you're going to get going into your turn 2. Very good. Right, now we'll go to the Custodes turn. Custodes, turn 2. They continue to advance upon us. They will break upon this Scion fortress like golden water upon something cool rock. I fucked it up, moving on. Right, we have got the Custodes wardens. They have burst through the wall here, ready to slice and dice these old school stormtroopers. The Sagittarum have advanced, locking and loading their bolters. I like to save this for close encounters. And they are going to blow away the Scions that are in front of them, I imagine. And then Birdmen, the second squad of the Hawk Boys, have jumped over the wall, ready to engage those 2 units there. And last but certainly not least, Tom is finally fulfilling his dreams that he had with the bike captain.
I won't be able to charge you this time.
What?
No, not them guys.
Oh, yeah, no, I assumed you were going that way anyway. Stop trying to go into my command squads, you cur, you cad, you horse of knave. And then you stay in the subject with these wardens and the acolytes, the little Inquisitor acolytes you might be wondering, where have they gone? They're just chilling out down here on that objective. And they are going to scan this objective here. So you have scanned, you have moved, you have positioned yourself for the mighty attack. Mm-hmm. Now we must quickly dip a toe into the psychic phase. Yep. And you shall do the warp ritual.
And I'm also in Salva Stance 2, so I can shoot my auric weapons twice, which is my wardens, axes, and basically blade guns. There we go. Warp ritual goes off.
It's off. So you've done that twice now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to stop that, though.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. This guy's fallen over. Get back up, Steve. God, he's been on the drink again. All right, let's go into the Custodes shooting phase. Starting off with a 4-man squad of Sagittarum, we shall show off the might of these golden bolters, and you are going to unleash hell into this 10-man Scion squad there. All right, off you go.
Oh, God. Hitting on 2s because emissaries.
It's AP.
This will be AP1, this one.
I'm going to spend a command point for
they do have an one, which is AP3.
Fine.
Yeah, fine.
You find both shots?
Yes, they have
Do you not
to.
get a
if
minus
they fire
one to hit?
No. If they fire 1 into the front. They have to fire both of their profiles into it. I don't get a -1 to hit because I'm emissary, so I go.
How many shots is the other profile?
It'll be 4 shots
Each.
No, just
in total. That's
no.
fine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Immovable Doctrination. Go.
Yeah. So wounded on freeze, reroll 1s.
No rerolls. Because immovable Doctrination.
Oh, is that a real thing, or are you just?
No, it's a CP.
Okay,
You
sweet.
can't move that. Unlike you, sir, I know what my stratagems do. So it gives me void armor. It's the easiest way of describing it. 1 CP for void armor.
7 AP 1.
AP nothing because of void armor. So 7 4-ups. Hey, that's alright. So I only lost 2. Okay, so 2 have died.
And then the 4 underslung.
8 remain.
On 2s. And this will be wounding you on 3s as well.
Okay.
So that's 3 more, AP -3.
So obviously that becomes AP -2 because of essentially void armor. And so 6 ups. Nope. So I've lost 4 in total. Hey, that stratagem's not too bad. Not too shabby at all. So that will simply be 4 Riflemen, naturally. Here we go.
4 riffs.
Alright.
That's as the dice. Come on.
That's of the dice.
Stealing my dice and putting your dice over there.
Oh my god.
I'll put the 2-man Sagittarium squad into that squad as well then.
Okay, they're still affected by immovable indoctrination.
That's fine. Oh, there we go. Hitting on 2s, rerolling them for Trajan. So all of them hit.
Yes.
And then your 3s.
Yes. No rerolls though.
No rerolls. So that's 4 AP nothing.
Okay, 3 more have died.
Okay. And then the 2 underslung, hitting on 2s, wounded on 3s.
So 3 more died.
So 1 AP -3 turns to AP -2.
Okay, so 4 more have died from that squad. So at this point, I think we are looking at the 2 volley guns being left over. There we go. Okay. Sticking with the volley guns because they have the chance to get the more exploding hits.
And then the Birdmen will go next then, so they have 2 pistol shots each.
But the pistol, it's only 1 pistol per man.
It is, 2 pistol shots each.
Double barrel pistol,
And
nice.
6s explode.
Nice.
Hitting on 2s.
Ah, I see, you also get exploding 6s, do you?
I do.
Hitting on 2 explosives. Are we both playing Custodes?
We are. So you have a lot more dudes. And this will be, this is strength 4, I believe, so it'll be wounding on 3s.
Indeed, yeah. Ooh, big rip. AP?
AP -1 on this, guys. So,
3 dis blocks.
Oh god.
Just yeeting dice at me. I'll lose 3. I will come over there and take those casualties, but let's just put a little 3 next to them so we don't forget in case of, or against all the excitement.
And the other 3-man squad here is going to fire into that
10 or 9-man squad
9-man
because
squad.
one of them hurt themselves last turn.
So hitting on 2s. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh god.
Rerolling 1s. Okay, all
Can
hits.
I turn off rerolls, please?
And then it will be.
You will get
freeze
rerolls
again.
against these guys.
Freeze and rerolling 1s.
I was going to say naturally it's where you roll a shitload of 2s, right?
Yeah. Pretty much. So that is
6.
7. Is it 7?
6.
6. Sorry, my eyes deceive.
He's desperate for every advantage.
AP -1.
So 5 will die, and then whatever your underslungs are.
It's 15-inch range on the underslung, so we might.
Oh my god! Check it. So 5 have died so far. I've got a little.
No, I don't think so. If you take a couple.
When it all happens at the same time, so they are in range.
Okay, so there's 2 in range then. So.
Okay.
So 2 hits. 1 wound.
1 just dies.
Yeah.
So 6 will die from that squad. So there'll be 3 left in that squad. So there is 7 left in that squad, 2 left in that squad, and 3 left in that squad. All right, we'll remove those casualties, and we'll let you do the rest of your shooting because you've got some bolters and some bike bolters. We shall do the rest of those off camera and be back in just a moment. Do you want to see the line, Tom? When the dust.
No.
No. When the dust has
When the
settled.
dust has settled, everybody.
My. So much dust has now settled across this battlefield already. After the end of your shooting phase, you did all right. You were able to kill a few more from this squad down here with Trajan, and you also did some bolter rounds into the Scions from the captain here. Not too bad. In fact, I didn't make many saves this turn, even though it was like AP dash over here. I still pretty much failed them all. And I think what really sort of summed up how bad my save rolling was this turn was the fact that Tom did exactly 10 wounds to the 10-man Scion squad there at a 5-up save. I didn't roll a single 5. They all just died. No. Which is kind of crazy, but to be honest, I expect them to die anyway. It just means that I'm probably going to lose that little 4-man squad as well, and their ability to like charge block you a little bit is now a bit worse, but it's not the end of the world. Like I said, I kind of expected to lose everything that was exposed out here. The fact that I've even got a few scraplets left over is kind of okay with me.
It vexes me.
It's kind of okay with
I'm
me.
vexed.
You're totally vexed. Now, that is your shooting phase completed. Going into Tom's least favourite phase. The charge phase.
Oh, God.
Now, do you have a CP in your back pocket?
I do. I won.
Okay. Do you want to charge?
Yep.
Where are you going to charge?
Them 4 wardens into that 4-man squad there.
So 4 wardens, 4 scions. Okay. We're going to come over here. We've got the roving dice tray inside the dice tray.
Oh
It's
my
dice
God.
trayception.
Right. Come on, wardens.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Okay, so we'll move those in a second.
Yep. Bike captain, that would have been 7 inches there.
Yeah.
Bike captain into which squad is less?
This squad here is less.
That squad.
Yes. Oh my God, he's done it!
8 inches there, and then the birdman.
Alright, sure enough.
Bird of prey into the.
Birdman!
Is it a 10-man squad there?
Well, there's a 10-man squad there, and then there's a 6-man squad there.
I'll charge into the 6-man squad.
Okay.
And the 10-man squad.
Oh my
Charge into
God.
both.
Charging both.
There we go.
He's gone and done it. All right, so we will move those guys in. I think that's a first for you. On channel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
A channel history moment.
I hate the charge phase now because every time on camera I roll a charge, it's like,
Fuck. But as it was, that is a channel first. Not only did you make a charge on camera, you actually made all of your charges
sorry.
on camera. Yeah.
Can I just say I want to charge into both of these squads, not
Okay.
just one. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
Makes no difference to me. I'll just fall back and shoot, baby.
Yes, that's okay.
Okay.
It's fine with me.
I just want to do things,
wanna
Tim.
do things.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's let you move your men, if that's what they can be called. You are not brave. Men are brave. And we'll let you move them in, and then we'll be back after. I think we'll just do the choppy off camera because it's mostly your guys beating up my guys. So we'll just back once the remorseless scythes have stopped swinging.
The start of guard turn
Two. Once the flapping of golden wings crashing upon glorious, pure Tempestus blades had finished, we had a few more casualties for the old scions. Over here, the birdmen were able to polish off the 6-man squad, but they tagged the other unit of scions. Unfortunately, this did mean that those scions could pile in, and when they did, they were able to retain control of that objective, because you are double obsec, are you not, good sir?
No.
And that means I needed 7 men on the objective. Did I not, good sir?
No.
Have I achieved that, Tom?
No.
Excellent. Top tier comment.
It says on the script that I should lose about now.
Yes, very good.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, naturally. Match your cinema, baby.
Yep.
Every time I lose, I actually win. It's like I do like a bad dub of you.
The script before the game is you lose.
Your army only matches on paper, sir. And then over here, the bike captain, he actually didn't do as much as I expected. He came in.
I told you he's shit in combat.
He did reduce that squad to 3 men. And then in return, everyone walloped on him and took a wound off him, even with his feeling no pain.
He's more just annoying than anything. It's why, you know, when you were scared at the beginning of, like, when I
was.
cheated,
Yes.
I was like, he won't take out.
Ah, remember, Tom, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough. And then over here, naturally, the 4 custodians just...
It took...
They didn't even attack, they just stepped on top of
I
them.
went, I'm not going to bother attacking with all of them. 1.5 men laid into him.
Yeah, you attacked one at a time to see how many it would take, and it took 1.5. Didn't even need his miserable cordy, did you? Nope.
No, I
There you
didn't.
go.
Damn, I should have used that on the first guy. Maybe I would have been able to, like, lessen the blow.
Lessen the blow. But we do have some morales now. Now we have a morale for this 2-man squad here first. Hiya! No. Does the last guy go? He does not. 1 flees, 1 stays. We then have the 3-man squad. next to them. Hiya! No. Hiya! One man stays.
Is it not 1, 2s and 3s because you're below half strength?
Nope, you are just making rules up. It's 1s, and if you're below half strength, it is 1s and 2s. This is the rules.
Okay.
Very good. Look, I'm not going to trust the man that can't remember his
No,
strength.
I was just thinking, I was like, how... Oh,
It's because
demons.
demon
That's
saves.
it,
The
demons.
demons.
They reduce your combat attrition, don't they?
Yeah, I've got the little 3-man squad here. No, the remaining 2 guys, they both stick around. So the squad with the Melgan stuck around, Tom. That's good, isn't it?
Nice.
So we've literally got 2 1-man volley gun squads there, and then a 3-man melter Voxcaster squad. All right, you have moved in, sir, but you have fallen for my trap. For now it is time for wave 2 of the Scions.
It's always a trap playing against you as guard, anyway. So before battle, I usually drink heavily.
So, yes, and after the battle, I sup upon your salty tears. All right, let's go to guard. Turn 2. Reform the column. Sound the horn. Reform the column. We take them head on. It's time for the second turn and the second wave of the Scions. But, Mordin, aren't Scions meant to be elite troops? In my army, everyone's cannon fodder. It's so mad getting waves of Scions, man. It's going to be crazy. This could be a big turn, though. This could be a really, really big turn. Because I have decided to go all in. I want to do as much damage to them Custodes as possible. So this is what I've done. In my command phase, I issued the order, get back in the fight, from my man with the Perfectus Rod, using his Voxcaster, over to one of the squads here. They were all within 6 inch range, which meant that they were all able to benefit from the order. And now they've all been able to fall back and shoot or charge. I'm going to give you one fucking guess which one I'm going to go for. Shoot. And then everyone else in the force got take aim. Now, I even popped some of the special weapons and stuff from the command squads just out the other side of the wall. So you see we've got like a flamer and a plasma gun from one command squad. We've got the flamer and the melter gun from the other command squad. And they're able to lend their firepower to these units. So we actually have quite a lot of special weapons here. Don't forget, we've also got the 2 volley gun guys left over. This is one of the big things about Scions. If you leave these little scraplets around, they're still putting out loads of hitting on 2s, rolling 1s, exploding 6s firepower. So there's still a lot of firepower here, even if a lot of it is only hitting on 3s. But 3s are rolling 1s, and I've got my flags nearby, rolling 1s to wound. You can't put turn-off rerolls on everything. So hopefully I'll just overwhelm your defensive capabilities, sir.
Most likely.
Moving over, we have then got the many bricks of Scions. We have got a 10-man squad here, just popped out the front, and 2 more. These make up the second wave of my drill commanders, and they will all be benefiting from take aim, benefiting from the big bullshit banner, benefiting from ignoring your cover, sir, because the commanders are tucked into like the corner of that wall, which means they're able to affect a lot of units around them. And then we've got the last 2 squads of Scions back here, and they have moved in position to try and deal with these wardens. Now, this squad down here will benefit from ignoring your feel no pain, but this squad over here won't quite do it. But all of my units are in reroll 1s to hit and reroll 1s to wound range from my various officers. This is where the advantage of having so many command squads and senior officers comes into it. Interestingly, my officers here will still benefit from like born soldiers and stuff, because they have the regimental keyword. So this Ogren technically has born soldiers with his ripper gun.
Nice.
Pog. All right, so that is my movement. Other things to mention, I dropped 5 little Scions down here to retrieve data, so they will retrieve data. Obviously, that will break my flexible command, but I figured extra boot on the ground point, plus data points, plus the fact that hopefully I'll be able to kill at least 1 Custodes unit, means that even though I'll be dropping 2 inflexible points, I'll be picking up 4 or 5 of the points elsewhere. So hopefully it'll all work out nicely. But mainly we're going for the damage here, guys. So without further ado, let's move on to the shooting phase. And let's start unleashing hell upon these foolish, I would say mortals, but foolish immortals.
People should know when they're conquered.
Ooh, grim, I like it. Starting off, we are going to go with the 10-man squad here that has fallen back but is still able to shoot. And they are going to put everything into this bike captain right here. They are in range of the squad with the big bullshit banner. So let's unleash hell upon this decadent warlord. We have got, starting off, a couple of...
Will be -1 to hit. It's a radiant mantle. It's not cover.
Okay. So hit on 4s, is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, hit on 4. The radiant mantle! I have a hit. Okay, and then the to wound. That is a wound with the melter gun. Okay, very good. It is a failed save. Will be D6 plus 2 damage. 5 damage. Ooh, it's a strong start to say the least. That's the 2 melter guns, and then we've got the first of 2 plasma guns. Both miss. We have the second plasma gun. 1 hit. It is a wound, sir. 4-up save. No, not in the tray. Hey, 2 more damage. We've got a plasma pistol. Overcharge that bitch. It's a hit, and that becomes 2 hits. Stormtroopers, baby. That is going to be 2 wounds. You need to pass both of these 4-ups, Tom. No, and the bike man has been deleted. Yes.
What about a feel the pain there?
If you're allowed to take it. Not in my army. Oh my god. We've then got the next big squad going into the Birdmen. Melter guns. Now these are not mantly, raidly, manatee, one-y, hitty. Okay. Damn, I'm already missing that part of the big bullshit banner, you know. Big sad. Do ignore the hit modifiers. But anyway, couple of melter guns. 1 hit, but I will be in reroll range from my senior officer. Just 1 hit because I didn't take aim. I fell back. No wounds, but with a reroll. Hey, snake eyes. All right, couple of grenades, grenade launchers. 1 hit. It's a wound. It is -1. It's going to go through.
D3 damage.
Just the 1. Plasma pistol. Overcharge. He's done it again. He's done it again. He can't keep getting away with this. No wounds. Oof. Maybe he can keep getting away with it. Yikes. Big oof. All right, then we've got the hotshot volley guns. I need a dice. I need 1 extra dice.
I've got 2.
I've got them now, but you were too slow. Okay, miss, but 1 goes back in. And then we've got... I mean, I think the Birdmen might live. I don't have much else that can go into them. So, we'll see. Okay. 4 wounds, sir, at -2.
Oh.
A minute, let me clear the tray. There you go. So that kills... Oh no, Frenchie's coming back. No, oh god. All right. So that is all the little bitties over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the command squads into here as well. So I've got a flamer. 6 hits. Sadly, this flamer does not benefit from any sort of orders, but it is it's 5 wounds. Can you imagine that, Adage?
6 hits, it's born soldiers, all 6 also wound.
Oh, I wish. No, so 6 2-ups. 5 2-ups, sorry.
Oh, only 5 again.
2-ups.
That's fine.
Hey, we melted your soft metal armor. And then we've got a melter gun, hits, a melter gun, wounds, and passed. And then the same thing from the next squad. So we've got a plasma gun first. Oh, I should have heard of overcharging or not. I always overcharge, so I will take my licks. He will die. And then do I wound you? I do wound you. 4-up save. And you're okay. So he died for nothing. Big sad. And then a flamer. 3.
No guards will never dies for nothing.
There you go. That's true. 2 more 2-up saves. Snake eyes, baby. Hey, just 1 eye. So there we go. Okay, so could you be could you be a lamb? Could you check and see if that ogre from any points model can see one of the wings of
yeah, it can.
Okay. Okay, so we'll go for the ogre's ripper gun. He gets 1 auto wound.
Pog.
He kills 1. Nice. Okay. I am going to... One Birdman is still a bit of a problem, but it's not a major deal. Okay, so we're going to move on to the stuff over here that needs to be done first. So we'll do the squad that only has the one target, which is the Wardens. You will get your Feel No Pain against this. So we have got the 2 Melter Guns. I will get 3 or 1s to hit. I've got 2 hits. I will get 2 wounds as well. So 2 4-up saves.
Could I be a lamb and now say that these guys are all spaced? That's what
What does that mean?
Just means no rerolls after this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright.
Sure.
2 wounds, you said, yeah?
2 wounds indeed. 1 goes through. It is damage. Ooh, what's your verdict?
Reroll it.
Reroll it. Okay, always. It is your. You are.
I am the dice master.
You are the dice tray master. You are the tray master. So that will become 6 damage. You will get any kind of reductions or feel no pains or anything here. Oh, we gave it a go, didn't
Takes
he?
4.
But that kills 1.
Kills in.
Okay. Double grenade launcher. 2 hits. Double grenade launcher. 2 wounds from 6. AP, you're fine. Yeah, naturally. Naturally so. We'll throw a crack grenade from the sergeant. Sit in a wound. AP 2.
Save it.
Okay. And then we've got the riffles.
The riffraff.
The riffraff. How dare you, sir? Okay, so 1 extra 1. Nice. I like hitting with more than dice than I rolled.
I think Votan should do that as well.
Votan wound with more dice than they rolled.
You get 2 wounds for every wound they have.
3 saves.
3 saves.
Sorry, do I clear those out?
Yeah. You're not doing it properly, so
No,
I'll do it.
just doing
3
it.
saves, AP.
AP, you don't give a fuck. Okay, so then we've got the command squad behind them. So, Melter Gun, misses. There's a flame in every command squad, it's easy to remember. 1, okay, this dice is bad. It gets the 3rd one in a row. It does, right, this dice, sorry Tom, I know it's one of yours. It's gone. I'll go back to later, don't worry. And then we've got a crack grenade from the officer. Nope. And then we've got a hotshot rifle. 2 hotshot rifles, sorry, because there's 2 guys in there. There you go, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP 2.
Fail 1.
Finally made you fail 1. 1 feel no
Feel
pain.
the pain.
You will do because it's a command squad. Yeah, you do take 1. Okay, now let's go on to the, we're going to go into the commander. So we've done that squad there, and we've done that command squad there, that's just touching it. We're now going to go on to the commander here. He will throw a crack grenade, and the ogre will shoot his ripper gun. So ripper gun first, gets 3 hits, gets a wound at AP 2. 2 damage, feel no pains allowed. No, Ogren's killed another one. I love it. And then the crack grenade from the Deathcore Marshal hits and wounds. 1 more AP -1.
AP -1.
You're okay.
Fine.
Okay, we're then going to go for this big squad here, and they're going to fight everything in. So we've got 2 Melter Guns, 2 hits. Now these are getting all the benefits, but they're not re-rolling wounds against you, obviously. 1 wound, AP 5. Nice. Plasma gun. I will overcharge. We die like men. First one, second one, and the plasma pistol. Yeah, they all hit, but nothing explodes. Oh, I haven't fired my las weapons yet. Will you allow me to do my overcharge las cells?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Appreciate that. Thank you. Drop 2. So 3 saves at your 4-ups, 2 damage each. 2 damage gone through. Another 2 damage. That will kill 1. That's the melter guns done, and was that the melter? Did I do the melter guns? No, I did the plasma guns first, didn't I? 2 melter guns next. 2 hits. 1 is a exploding hit, and 2 wounds. One goes through. I don't think I'm in 6 or just 2 damage, so you're still alive.
2 damage.
And then we've got the hotshot rifles. Yay! That's actually too many. Too many. So I've got 4 more wounds after this. Let's just remember. 4 more wounds. Well, I've killed him anyway because he gets 1 mortal wound through on him and then he dies. You don't get feeling no pain against it. The extra 4, yeah, I did an extra mortal wound to you. So there you go, because you don't get your feel no pains. All right, that is both green squads and all the bits there. Now we move on. So there's still a lot of custodians left, to be fair. All we've done is killed the bits that were in our face. We've not dealt with the main threat. But now we shall. Now we shall, Tom. So I'm going to go for, if I don't kill these guys though, they're going to wade into me because I haven't done very good screening at all, which is not a great plan. So we're going to go with this squad back here. Mm-hmm. It's I think the Melticans are going to be out of range or out of line of sight. Hey, look, Commissar Cat Kylo is here to oversee the proceedings. So we're going to go for that squad at the back there, and they're going to put, I think they can only really see this 4-man squad here. So we'll go everything for that 4-man squad. Like I said, I don't think my Melticans are in range. So we've got first plasma gun will overcharge. We're going to re-roll 2 hits. And then the second plasma gun, 2 hits as well. I think, no, that's fine. So do I wound? I do wound with all of them. So Tom, 4 saves. 2 go through. I kill 1 custody. Which
squad?
The big 4-man squad. So my overcharged last cells. Oh no, they were away. They were what killed the last warden, yeah. And then this is the hotshot rifle. So they all hit, and I get 2 more. 2 more. You know, we keeps happening. So we'll just grab a few, and you can look at the cat sat in the dice tray. Oh my god, she's adorable. So your little bed now. Are you gonna run away? No, I was gonna give you a stroke. Silly cat, but you know what they're like. Hang on, I feel like I picked too many dice up here. 1 minute. We'll do it live. Whilst we're here. 2, it should be 12 hits. Nope, I've got the right amount. Excellent. Didn't want to, I felt like I put 13 in there for some reason. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 re-rolls. No. 4. 2 go through, so you have got 1 guy on a wound. Okay, we've then got the that was that squad back there. We've got the next 10-man squad. They are putting everything into the same unit. So this will be, you got a guy on a wound, so we're going to go for the hotshot volley guns first. They all hit, but no explosions. Big sad. We get 3 wounds and a reroll. So 3 wounds, Tom. 3 wounds, 3 for ups. You have failed 1 that will kill the injured man. I've then got the plasma. I would need to reroll the dice. I have got 2 hits. I have another plasma. I've not had any explosions so far, which is not great. So 4 plasma hits and a reroll. That's 4 plasma hits, 4 plasma wounds. 2 go through. That will kill 1. And then we've got the plasma pistol. He hits. He does not wound. And then we've got the hotshot las rifles again. Just consistent. Just 10 shots. I have. Thank God for take aim, man. It is filthy. Like, just breaking the 4th wall for a moment. It's like, yes, we're killing all the custodies. It's like, I've got an army of 159 people hitting on 2s. And it's weird. I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, obviously taking Scions versus Custodes is like going to go a bit squiffy. But the thing is, like, we're literally showing off the point of, like, the fact that Guard could get hit on 2s so easily.
It is what it is.
Oh, it's filthy. It's almost a brilliant example because it's just like the Custodes are the ones that were the OG people, and now you can see how the power creep has evolved, and now even a mortal human can do it. Can be immortal, yeah. As long as you tell that guardsman to take aim, he will hit as good as the Emperor's finest creations. Okay.
I'm glad you're laughing.
Well, at least one of us is. Oh, God.
We're having fun.
We are laughing. For 3 wounds, you're fine. Okay, so that gives me 1 squad left. Will be this one. Before we go to the big squad, I'm going to shoot these two scraplet guys with the volley guns. So they're 2 separate squads. They're both going to go into the Birdman. One guy gets 5 hits, and then he gets 1 wound. It's only 1, but one guy getting 5
hits.
He gets 4 shots, but he got 5 hits. So that's 1 wound from the first one. I'll do the next one. He only hit with everything. He didn't get any explosions, but he does get a couple of rerolls. So he's got 2 more. So 3 in total. So 3 4-up saves from the volley guns. Hey, look at that. So you can't complain. It's all good.
I can't complain.
Can't complain. So the last thing to do is to take this 10-man squad here. I am a little worried about Birdman, but again, the only thing that's left of here to shoot is these 3 little guys, and I honestly don't know if they could. I don't think they can see him. Like maybe like one melter guy can see him. Would you say so?
Yeah.
Right, we'll go for the 1 melter guy. He misses because he fell back. So there you go. That's a dice god saying stop being jammy, Tim. You're having all the fun already. And then we'll do the 10 Scions here. We're actually going to go for the other 3-man side. You don't have a way of like bringing Sagittarian back, do you? No. So I'll go for the other 3-man squad to try and do a little bit more damage. Mm-hmm. So a couple of plasma guns, 2 hits. A couple of plasma guns. You roll the 1. They all hit. A couple of plasma guns. And we roll the 1. 3 wounds. AP 4 plasma. We do 2 wounds to 1. Then we've got the volley guns. I fired 8 shots. I got 10 hits. 1, 2, 3 wounds. So 1's taken 2 damage, right? So there's okay, so 1 has died. To be fair, that came back around. He made a lot of 4-up saves. So 1's taken a wound, 1's taken 2 damage. And then we've got the 10 rifles. The 10 rifles is like getting an extra 2 hotshot volley guns in the squad in a weird sort of way. They perform very. In fact, I could be rolling them all at the same time because of the strength 4 doesn't matter against you. Oh shit! Oh, naturally I fired 10 shots and got 13 hits. Naturally, doesn't everyone do that, Tom? So this is why when people go on about the balanced data slate, like fixing. Let's be real here. Fixing guard. It's like, oh yeah, the Kazakh. They're such a problem, the Kazakh. It's like, you dumb motherfuckers.
You dumb bitch.
No, I actually say that. I've actually rolled terribly on my wounds. Yeah, so 2 wounds. And then I've got 1 plasma pistol after that.
It's not even...
2 4-up.
It's the fact that it's AP3, and so I'm always on a 50-50.
Yeah.
Alright, he's dead.
He's dead, and 1 guy takes a wound. And then I've got the plasma pistol. This may finish you off. It does hit you. It does wound you. Now, if you fail this, he will die. No, it's okay. But he is injured. And that's my turn. It's a big turn. I know we did the whole thing on camera. Normally we split up a lot of the firepower, but I kind of wanted to show off the full weight of damage that this tournament Scion List could do. And we've cleared. We have cleared. There's a Birdman left. There are 4 Sagittarium in total left, and then some characters.
Yep.
Oh, well, don't forget these 3 guys here.
You have killed. I'll work it out now.
I must be into.
You've killed over 1,000 points this
Yeah. This turn.
This turn, yeah.
What do you mean in total over the 2 turns?
No, this turn.
Nah.
This turn, yeah. You kill the fouls. You've killed.
Well, so there's 5. There's about.
You've killed.
Are you saying there's 500 points left over on the board?
That's 200. No, sorry, 200. 250. 500. You have killed 700 points plus another 465 points over there. So not much left. Not much left.
Oh God! All right, Tom. Well, that is my turn. In terms of scoring, at the end of round 2, you've wrought warp rituals and all that good stuff, and I, at the end of this turn, have got 2 from flexible command because I don't have a vehicle and I don't have all my guys in range because of these. I've got 3 for boots, and I have got 4 for retrieve data. At the beginning of my turn, I only got 4 primary though, and there was a good chance I might get 0 primary beginning of my turn 3, depending on what you do to me.
Maybe.
Because I'm not on this objective. I couldn't quite make it to it.
Couldn't make it.
But I'm not interested in the points.
No.
I'm interested in the killing fields.
Killing.
There we go. All right, we'll be back. That was a big turn for the guard. I feel almost, I don't know, awed. I'm shocked and awed. There you go. We'll be back going into Custodes, turn 3. All righty ho ho. The Custodes spit a globlet of bloody phlegm out of their mouth onto the ground and they go, I didn't hear no bell.
It's the last samurai, when they're charging into the Gatling gun.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love it. Well, this is why you shouldn't wear gold into a battlefield, man. At least my guys are wearing like black. That's somewhat tactical, and a bit of green for camo, Yeah. Anyway, you have continued to move forward.
I have.
You've taken the wounded Sagittarium, and he has moved on to this objective.
Yep.
You actually scored 12 points in your turn as well for the primary. So you are beating me on points handily, but you are rapidly running out of assets.
Yep.
And as you know, I do like my guard to win like turn 4, turn 5. So it's all in the game plan, but you have to do what you have to do. You've then continued to move forward. We've got Trajan, we've got Banner Boy, we've got a bird, arm, wing person, and then actual Birdman. The remaining Birdman has jumped over here, and he's done a tag team, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's tagged the Wardens in. They've entered the Thunderdome, and they are going to try and clear away this objective. Because if you do that, you will give me 0 primary in my turn, which would be most upsetting, to say the least. Nice.
I've just moved forward. I'm in Dakatari stance.
What does that do?
It gives me it reduces damage by 1, but it gives me 1 extra attack in combat. So basically, it just gives me an extra attack
because I've all damage. I've all wounded one.
Yeah, so it means that
my Ogan bodyguard.
means that 2 man there's got 10 attacks. Each 1 man's got 5. Trajan's got.
So it allows you to shoot and then punch.
Yes.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Good for clearing hordes. If only someone had brought one. Oh
God.
All right. So shall we just dip our little toes into the psychic phase whilst we're here, and then we'll move on to your shooting.
What ritual?
Hey, you have maxed it out, baby.
There we go.
Very nice.
Right. Let's shooting phase now.
Shooting phase. I'll tell you what we'll do. As is tradition, we'll do the Sagittarium on camera, and we'll do all the bolter bitches off camera. And we all just roll straight into it because you've got a relatively small turn. Mm-hmm. That's not a backhanded insult, by the way. I realise how that may have come off. I apologise. Carry on.
Yes, very good. This Sagittarium into that back squad there.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
3 shots. He's not within range of Trajan. 2 wounds, sir. AP -1.
Oh.
Very good. Start as you mean to go on. His second shot, it hits on a 2, but it doesn't hit.
I was like, but Tom, that's a 1.
That's a 1. And then the next guy...
I think he's vexed. I think he's terribly vexed from what's happened.
The next guy is going to fire into this squad here.
The middle squad right here?
Middle squad. 3 shots, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because of Trajan.
Oh, no. Right, Tom.
Yes.
Vim and vinegar. Flair. Damn.
Rerolling 1s because of Trajan.
Yes, here we go. Oh, come on, bit of flair. The dice are not obeying you, sir.
-1.
Oh, look at that. He passes it. See, bit of flair. You got to do a few trick shots. Oh my God. Okay.
It doesn't wound.
Come on, bit of flair.
The next two.
Tom's like, shut the fuck up, you cheerful bastard.
Next two
Your army's not getting decimated.
Is this 2 separate squads?
No, it is one big squad.
It is one.
It is
no.
the one squad?
This guy, I'll put shots into them.
There's a bigger squad and a smaller squad. The smaller squad has got 2 melter guns and a voxcaster in it. The bigger squad is full strength, so you may end up just killing riflemen.
I'll just do the big one.
Okay, what's maximum damage?
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect it greatly.
Okay. 6 hits. We need on 3.
Ooh,
6 wounds.
spicy boys.
-1.
One. I probably no, it's okay. I'll save it. It's okay. I have failed 4, so 4 riflemen, if you will, will die. Tell you what, let's do it live. 1, 2, 3, and there's one more rifleman just in there. Get your dirty custody hands out of here.
And then it's 2 of the grenade launchers essentially underneath the guns.
Grenada.
So that's 2 misses.
Snake eyes. A 3rd snake eye. It's been near a nuclear reactor. A 4th eye.
1 wound.
AP.
3. Just a dead dude.
Let's choose take on a man in cover. I believe in you, Plasma Man. Ha! No. No.
Believe.
Oh, that was Plasma Sergeant. No, Plasma Man. Yeah. There you go. Anything else to report?
Yep. These bolters are going to go into this.
Okay. Well, we'll do that off camera, but I will declare it now that I'm going to do immovable indoctrination.
Very good.
Very good. So we'll be back once all of your little bolter shots have gone. Yes, the bolters. Back at the end of Custodes shooting, and then we'll get into the phase that Tom doesn't like, which is the charge phase, but then we'll get into the phase that he does like afterwards, which is the choppy phase. All right, be back in just a moment. Once these pathetic bolter shots had been dealt with, they ended up only killing 2 people from the squad, which is pretty nice. And then also, between Trajan and a few of the little bits and bobs, you were able to kill 2 more from this middle squad here. So 4 casualties from the regular bolters. I mean, the Sagittarium actually did much better than that. So it goes to show that they really are quite a good shooty army. We have, we've sort of joked, half joked off camera before about how you should just run like 30 of the bastards because just blow everyone off the table. Because at the end of the day, you still have Custodians in combat.
5 of them is 250 points.
So you take 30 of them? 1,500 points? Because you still have Custodians in combat, you're still going to beat the shit out of everyone that comes near you. Just thoughts. Like Forge will just start seeing dollar bills in its eyes. All right. We're on to your least favourite phase, which is the charge phase. But we must struggle through this to get to the good phase. So where do you want to go?
This Sagittarium is going to charge that squad there.
I will Overwatch.
Okay.
He's I need to do 1 wound to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just Devon.
Melter guns. It's not in the tray. We must respect the rule of the tray. Doesn't hit. First plasma gun. I don't need to overcharge here, so we'll do them all at the same time. That is a hit, and it is an explosion.
Nice.
And I will get a reroll because of being a senior officer. No, not on the tray. No. Okay, so 2 hits with the plasma. 2 wounds with the plasma. He is dead, sir. Dead. What could you say to them? I only did it on him because I think he was the only one I realistically thought I'd get.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think I was going to get anyone else.
All right.
Carry on.
That guy's going to charge that front squad then.
Yeah.
Amazing. This Sagittarium there is going to charge that squad as well.
Yeah. Tom, you're doing damn well on these charges, I have to say.
I need to do well.
You're spending all your good charges for the rest of your life in this game.
Trajan is going to charge this front squad as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's going to go.
Hold the line! Hold the line! Sagittarius boys.
Sagittarium is going to go... Actually, can I change... Sorry, I forgot about this.
Okay.
Can I do Trajan into them guys there? That's okay.
Instead, yes, that's fine. You've got the distance. That's okay.
And then this guy is going to go into them 2. 5. I'll measure it now.
What, those two? Those? Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah.
Sick.
Trust the bolt action Japanese player. I can eyeball charge distances.
And then the Wardens into the big squad over here.
Yep. Ooh.
5, 6.
I think I'm going to bet you're in, but it's going to be close.
Nope, I'm not.
Engagement range is 1 inch, so you need to see if you're within 7 inches. Measure it precisely. Are you within 7?
I am within 7.
There you are. You're in. See, look at that. Nice charge.
Sweet. Everyone's in.
Everyone's in. All right. Well, we shall. Let's do a couple of units on the charge on the assault because we missed it out last time. So let's do the interesting. Let's do Trajan. And then let's do the Wardens. And everyone else is like rifle butts basically at that point, aren't they? So who do you want? Do whoever you want first, but they're the ones we're going to do on camera.
I'll do Trajan first into that big squad then.
Okay, off
So
you go.
2s, real on 1s for himself.
Nice.
And these are all 1 damage each because of Dakatare.
Yeah.
Wounded on 2s, this will be. Don't reroll that one. So that is 6 at AP -3 into those.
I am not. No, I'm definitely not within 5 of vulnerable save range, so that's just 6 dead. So it won't really matter because I think you're going to get the whole squad.
And then he's got his Misericordia on top as well. Hits. And it wounds. 1 more Misericordia at AP -2.
AP2, you say? No. Guys, I'm genuinely, people watching being like, Mordy, you taking the wrong models off. There's 2 more guys to go, boys. It's if anyone lives to this, it's going to be a goddamn miracle.
I'll put the Sagittar in next.
Well, we'll come back to those in just a moment because they'll probably clear me up. So let's show off what the Wardens can do. Let's show off what they can do. Last time they just beat up a bunch of like injured Scions.
I need those 4 dice there.
These ones as well.
Yeah. So these are the Wardens into them dudes. Obviously they'd activate and then to go.
Yeah.
So
what's the AP on these?
AP -2.
I will immovable indoctrination to make them AP1.
Okay. So hitting on 2s.
You cannot reroll any wounds.
And it'll be wounding you on 2s as well. So
Yeah.
strength 8.
Okay.
So that is that many
Dice me, Blazer.
dice. There you go.
Dice me,
And then they
Blazer.
also have 3 extra attacks on top of this as well.
Okay. These will be 5 ups. Maybe. That one's cocked. Okay. 3, 6, 9. Nice. There's 1 guy left.
3 of the last attacks then.
Didn't pay off for movement indoctrination, sadly. Yeah, you're going to get me anyway. It would have given me a chance, but...
1.
Just the 1. AP1.
AP2.
So AP1.
Yeah, AP1.
Yeah, you get him. So that is the full squad. I was hoping that I would be able to spike on the 5-up saves and keep a few guys around, but sadly, it was not to be. So we'll do this guy, this guy, and these 2 off camera, and then we'll be back in just a moment. Once you've done all your piling and consolidating as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty ho ho. And once you had cleared me up in combat, you had successfully killed the 10-man squad, and then you tagged another squad behind them there. And these 2 little Sagittarium blokes also were able to pile into the little 1-man volley gun dude there. I did not do any damage back to you. I actually put 2 wounds on Trajan. He failed. You got a couple of ones. But then because the banner, I believe, only affects ranged attacks, you were allowed to take your feel no pain, sir. And you got double 5, sir.
I did.
You will not be brought low by these pathetic knives of the Tempestus. You are Trajan Valoris. That's what I like to think.
It'd be pretty sad if he did. Just get shanked.
Called prison shanks. Like, don't bend over in the shower, Trajan. Dip, dip.
Walks down the street in London, just gets shanked.
Oh, no. So at the end of that turn, you have killed an awful lot of Scions. We observe the rather messy dead pile there and there. You have killed a lot. In fact, I am down to essentially 4 fully operational squads, but I do have the ability to fall back and shoot as well, and I've got all my command squads and stuff. So yes, we are absolutely slapping the 7 bells out of each other here, but we shall see if who will break first is going over to guard turn number 4. Turn number 4, turn number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Scion, turn 3. Movement and command phase. Firstly, we've dropped down 5 men here. They are going to retrieve dem datas, and that will get me some more victory points. Secondly, we burst through the wall with this Scion squad, and we are going to go after the birdmen. It is going to be a turkey shoot. And then we reform the line once more. Hold the line! Now, we are dangerously within heroic intervention range of many units, but the plan, the bold plan, sir, is there will be no one left to heroic intervene me. If they're all dead, then they can't possibly do it. Now, due to shenanigans, I have successfully managed to string my whole army out to be in range of the big bullshit banner, to be in range of the ignore yo cover guy and drill commander. So everyone's getting... I don't have everyone with the extra AP, but against you, the extra AP does not matter. I'm already putting you down to the...
Matters not.
I'm already putting you down, aren't I? So, there we go. So, that is my movement and command phase. I guess we should go right into the shooting phase. We have deployed the roving dice tray men, and we are going to start off with the first command squad, the 4-man command squad, which has just got the officer, the flamer, the flag, and the Vox guy, and they are going to go into the injured Sanctorum. We need to clear these up, try and clear away these little frippets of... frippets, that a word? Snippets? It's a thing.
I like frippets.
It's a word now. There we go. Let us know.
This is where it's like some atrocity in like German or
Oh,
something.
God. Oh, 9! Let's go for the flamer first. That's not in the tray. Let's go for the flamer first. 4. Respectful amount. We have got a wound, sir. A single wound on... Yeah, there you go. On the Sagittarium. He's okay. We're then going to have a couple of hotshot rifles. Got a couple of hits. Okay. Got a wound. 4-up save. He's all right. And then we've got a crack grenade from the officer. It is a hit, sir. It is a wound, sir. You will pass, sir, because I am not big AP, because I don't benefit from take aim.
Big appa.
So we're going to try the same thing again with the next command squad. So we've got a flamer. 5 whole hits. No wounds. Big sad. We've then got 2 hotshot rifles. We will get an exploding hit, and then a couple of misses. And a wound, Tom! Another wound, a 4-up save, please, sir. No, the 1 wound Sagittarium has died. We then have the melter gun. It has hit, sir. It has wounded you, sir. It has killed you, sir. It is easily within the melter range. I mean, it's literally that dude there. If you want to argue it's not a melter range, Tom, I would be most surprised and disappointed in you. I wouldn't be angry. I'd just be disappointed. Actually, I would be angry for wasting my bloody time. All right. We then have... So that's the first of the little snippets of fighting. We then need to deal with these bloody wardens. So... Oh, I should say, these guys... Everyone got take aim except for these guys, which got a fall back and shoot. And there was a volley gun guy that was able to splash from that as well. But moving on, we're going to fire into these bloody wardens. Now, we're going to fire a couple of melter guns from this squad here. Hiya! Couple of hits. Hiya! Couple of wounds. 4-up saves. 1 is going to go through. That will splash 1 flat top because they are within melter range. Even if I roll a 1, it does not matter. And they are within big bullshit banner range because this man is part of the big bullshit banner squad and I was able to string him out to be in range of their little squad.
Pog.
Pog indeed. Speaking of Pog, we're going to throw a crack grenade with the lasgun guy. It's okay. No, it's not. He wasn't expecting that. I don't blame him for fumbling it. We've then got the smaller squad down here. By the way, guys, we did all morales off camera and one guy ran away and the other guys stuck around. Yeah, I've got my gun out now. He's like, I'm aiming my fucking rifle. What do you want to get a grenade out for? So we've got this 5-man squad here going into the wardens. We have got a couple of melter guns. 2 hits because of dem aims being taken. And a couple of wounds, okay? Oh, that's none of the tray. So 1 has gone through. 2 have gone through. Most certainly in mouse gun range. Pop. That's going to be 2 dead, Tom.
2, yeah?
Yes, that was 2 mouse guns, so 2 failed saves.
Very good.
Trying to cheat here, viewers. Lambassin. Actually, you know what? Don't lambast him because he's using his favourite golden boys, and I feel like he's getting a bit sad. Sympathise him, viewers. Sympathise him.
Lambast him with sympathy.
Yes. Moving on. We've got a couple of volley gun boys. So the first volley gun man is going to go into the Lone Sanitarium. Now this will be the one that fell back, but is still shooting. So he's only hitting on 3s. We'll get a couple of rerolls. Okay. And then we've got a couple of wounds. Okay, so 2 4-ups on Lone Sanitarium. He will take that wound. And then we've got the next volley gun man. Ooh, he hits with everything, and 1 man. 6 hits. Oh. No, he's taken a wound, dear viewer. He's just taken a wound, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes, so he's got 3 more wounds to take. Something's got to give. 1 more, please. He is alive on a wound. Okay. The Ogren's Ripper Gun. Fear it! Fear it!
Rip it.
1 hit. Will it be a big rip? It could be. It is a wound. It's AP2, sir. Well, we'll try again the next Ripper Gun. It's an auto. It's a straight up auto wound. RIP per gun. There we go. Oh man, there's got to be a joke in there. They make you go rip the Ripper Gun. There we go. All right, so
the joke is the Custodes. So.
Oh no! Oh, I feel so bad. The vibe in this battle report is definitely different to the one with the Death Guard. Should we just become a Death Guard channel, Tom?
You like kicking puppies, don't you?
This is why we don't do Imperium versus Imperium normally. Just the Imperium always loses. It's sad.
One way or another, the
Imperium loses. Okay, so what we're going to do now, right? Is we're going to deal with Trajan because he's a problem. He's a bad man.
He is.
We're going to go with the 4-back squad first. Now, does Trajan have some kind of mantle of radiation or anything that will give me a -1 to hit?
No, not really.
Okay, so we've got 2 mantle guns. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1. Hit on 3s, rerolling 1s. Excellent.
Although what I will do, just to be annoying, is
Transhuman that bitch.
I will Emperor's Auspice him so you don't get any rerolls against him. That's what I'll do.
Okay, well, I don't get to reroll those 2 mantle guns then. So the first plasma gun has killed himself. Excellent. Second plasma gun guy has got an extra hit, which is good.
I do love the fact you just keep killing your own plasma.
We die like men!
Weapons!
We die like men! So yeah, this one's died.
If you just cleaned your weapon, you wouldn't fucking die.
So 2 wounds against Trajan, man. Ooh, no feel, no pain. All damage must be taken.
How much damage?
DOS per fail.
Okay, 4 damage then. He's on 4 wounds.
This is the Laswa pistol. Wasn't in the tray. Doesn't wound. And then we'll have a crack grenade going out there. That becomes 2 crack grenades.
Should you pull off the pin of both of them? Yes.
It's like those old German bundle grenades, isn't it?
Fair one.
D3 damage. Do you want to use CP or anything?
Nah, go for it. 1 wound left.
Oh! Sickening. God. Yeah, good job they fixed those Kazakin, right, Tom?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh no. Oh shit, I missed with 3. So I got 3 6s. I bet there's going to be a news report one day in the near future where man murdered in home by colleague. It's just 2 wounds, but they are 2 AP -2 wounds, but they're only damage 1. Oh, you can reroll those if you want because my hand was in the tray. Do you want to CP reroll that, or do you want to moment shackle that?
I'll CP it. I've got 1 CP left.
Moment shackle it.
Got moment shackle that. There you go.
He's living, whether I want it or not. But is he though? Because we're going to fire the next squad at him now. This squad into him, and
He's
I shall.
Already dead.
There's no such thing. All right, got a couple of. This might seem like a gratuitous overkill, and it is.
Yeah.
Got to come back to it. We're actually going to do this squad here next into this guy. So, and we're going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to spend CP for Den Mortal Wounds. Because I only have 2 stratagems a turn. I use one, it's kind of crazy. I don't even need any CP. Because in your turn, I do Immovable Indoctrination, and that's it. And in my turn, I do Overcharged Last Cells, and that's it. And then I have an extra CP floating around for me to do an Overwatch once or something. You know? So, interesting. Anyway, so everything into man. 3 Melter Gun hits. 3 Melter Gun wounds. That is a minute. Let's see how much damage. Go on. Let's just put some salt in that wound. 6, 12, 17 damage.
God, you didn't even see me pick him up off the table. He just blew up himself.
Just a mote of dust on the wind. Oh. Now, the reason I've done that is it gives me a little bit more. My Overcharged Last Cells was a waste of time then, but it's fine. So we'll then do this squad into Trajan.
Don't forget, there's an Inquisitor there.
Oh, shit. Okay, we'll do the command squad into Trajan then. We're going to flame him.
Oh, yes.
Flame him. 2. No. Melter Gun. No. 2 las rifles. 3 hits. 2 wounds. Trajan has to make 2 of these, but he does get a feel no pain against this, by the way. 2, 4 preventable saves and feel no pain. Oh god. 1 feel no pain. Hey! Okay.
I didn't hear no bell.
No bell. Okay, so yeah, now I am forced to put the full 10-man squad into Trajan back here. So,
it's like a scene from RoboCop.
2 Melter Guns. 1 minute, get to reroll that. Becomes 3 hits. 3. Stormtroopers, baby! These Melter Guns are insane. 3 4-up saves. Is that the scene from RoboCop? And he's dead. He's in Melter range though, so let's do 11 damage to him. Should just start with those 2 Melter Guns.
We are laughing.
Oh god.
And
the last thing over there is, can Operation Duck Hunt go off?
Operation Kill every last one of them.
You are the most ruthless bastard in this.
I want you to know I killed every last one of them.
And not just Trajan,
It's the fact,
but the Vexilla and the Sagittarium too.
it's the fact that it's just the Inquisition like patrol left and it's like, yeah, these guys are quite shit, aren't they? Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Where'd you get these recruits? The Urals?
Oh my god. Yeah, they're not actually custodians, it's just a bunch of guardsmen in golden trench coats. Alright, so let's put the roving dice tray next to the appropriate place. We'll just lob a few dice in there. So we've got the Melter Gun. It hits. The Melter Gun. It wounds. 4-up save. Oh, okay. That was really hoping that was the one that was going to do it.
Baylor.
Flim Flam.
Flim.
Only 2. Flim Flam. No wounds. Alright. It's getting dicey now. Overcharged plasma pistol. We die like men! Hey! Oh no, that's really bad.
You do have a CP.
Yeah, I'm going to have to use it. Hey! It became 2 hits! Yes! Only 1 wound though. 4-up save. Okay. Now there are 2 rifles left. Tom, what do I always say? Say the line, Tom.
I don't want to.
Say the line.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
You goddamn right it does. I'll take my 5 hits from 4 shots. He's only got a single wound left. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Ooh, a single wound. 50-50. Hey, he lives. I might have to charge you now. How many attacks does he have in combat?
4.
You're not in a special stance of doom?
I am. Yeah, you'll have 5.
Nah, I'm alright. I'm not charging him. If I had a power sword sergeant, I'd give it a go. But I'll leave it.
Alright.
Alright. So that is my turn. Oh my god. The line has held. We had to reform that. So honestly, I thought at the end of your turn 2, if I had a bad one, if you just rolled, because it can go that way with fort saves, right? You can just roll them. I thought if he makes all his fort saves now, I'm fucked because I only have 4 squads of Scions left.
You have too many shots for it to matter.
Oh, well, you say that, but that guy, Luke at the Manchester GT, I literally made out of like, I'd say, I shit you not, I put like 64 saves onto him one turn, and he passed all but like 5 of them. It's just... Then he failed then he made none of them the next turn. It was a very hot and cold game, but...
Yeah, still, weight to firepower.
Indeed.
AP-3 lads, got hot shot lads.
I mean, it's pure infantry with AP3 hitting on 2s.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's crazy, man! We gotta get out of here! Alright. And with that... We're going to go over to Custodes turn 4. End of that round, just to let people, give you a rough tracker on the score. I didn't get any primary, but I got more for retrieve data, and I actually got 4 for boots on the ground that turn. And I also got 2 for flexible command. So things are still going in the right direction. But we're going into the Custodes turn now. You will still, despite your limited numbers, you will still get 8 for primary. Can't complain too much about that. You're way ahead on primary. I've got 4 so far, and you've just got 12, and then you got 8, 12, and 8. So you're smashing on primary. You scanned more than me as well. But I think turn 4, turn 5, I'm hoping to grab a few more points. But we'll see. We'll go into Custodes. Turn 4. Custodes, turn 4. Or should we say... Inquisition turn 4, because I believe there are both more models and more points of Inquisition on this board right now. Why does it keep happening, Tom? Last time it was bloody Imperial Knights turn 4. Now it's Inquisition turn 4.
You should kill all my fun units.
I'm sorry.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition!
Nobody expects the Horde Scions! It is grim, man. Anyway, in your movement and command, take us through what you've done.
I moved my Inquisitor back a bit and did a action on the centre.
You scanned it.
Scanned it. So
like in Dark Tide, you got a little Auspex thing out and you scanned away.
Yeah, with that little angry woman having a go at me.
Yeah, like, apparently you can control the technology. I guess if enough monkeys press buttons enough, they do how to do it. All this kind of stuff. She's grumpy.
Then I moved my winged dude. He actually...
My winged man.
My winged man, he should be right up next to them. And he's just going to try and kill that 5-man squad. And that's going to be it for
Are you going to initiate the Acolyte versus Scion deathmatch?
No, they need to stay on that objective.
Okay, I shall initiate it next turn.
You fool!
You wholesome knave! Alright.
Alright.
Okay, so you do have a psychic phase though.
I do.
You could smite me.
I could. Are you within 18 of me?
Yeah.
What's within nearest? That's 13. That's 50. Okay, so it'll be this squad.
Smite. You can smite my command. Smite the command squad.
Morning, Schmidt.
That is a successful Schmidt. That is 3 Schmidts. 3 5 Fiona Pains, please. I got a medic. Clearly you can heal psychic wounds with the medic.
I have a 6 up against balls.
It's only on my command squad though. The commander starts. One of the guys like, "Oh, Steve, I think I'm coming down with a headache." He's like, "Don't worry, have some paracetamol, bro. You'll be all right." It's like, "Oh, that's good." And your psychic is like, "I'm trying to boil his brain." Just can't do it. Oh no! I will re-roll that one if you want to.
No. I'm happy with you. No.
Okay.
I'm happy with you to have 3. Okay. It just makes it more funny.
Okay.
All right.
The Tray Master has spoken.
Shooting phase.
That was really sad.
Birdman into the 2 little dudes.
Birdman!
10 2s, any 6s explode.
Hey, I do that too. Oh my god, he's got 1. He's got 2. But that becomes 3. See, it's fun when it happens to you.
Wounded on freeze.
You just spam these guys.
1 wound. AP 1.
Tight. I'm going to kill it. He's only got one wound left, remember?
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Right, brilliant. So, charge phase is going to charge into them.
Overwatch! Flamer! I can't keep this in the tray. Honestly, he's really sad. I don't think Tom wants to play 40k anymore. The Flamer only got 2 hits, Tom. It's okay. I need a dice, please. Okay, I'll grab my own. 1 wound with the Flamer. He's okay.
Right.
Melter gun. Oh, melter gun. No. Plasma pistol. I'm not going to overcharge it. Good. And then I've got 2 rifles. 1 more dice, please. I'll give it you back in a moment. Don't worry. Nah, I didn't get you. Damn it. I was hoping the Flame would do it. Go on then.
Charge. Hiya. There we go.
Hiya.
Hiya.
That was the saddest
How Right. 4 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 2.
Okay.
Of course.
Naturally, sir.
Naturally, sir. Upon sighting the enemy, I shit myself.
Please roll in the tray.
That's 2 wounds. AP -2.
2 6-ups. 2 6-ups coming up hot, baby. Okay, well, no, not so far. And no, okay, there you go. The 2 riflemen will unfortunately buy the farm. And then the sergeant, he's going to get 4 attacks on you. And then we'll go do them separately just in case we can see who claims victory. So we've got the sergeant. Hits you. I believe he hits you on... no, that's an old thing. He only hits on 4s now in combat. No. The melter gun guy. Will you claim the victory? He's going to hit. Will you claim the victory? No. All right, Flamer Man. You didn't kill him on the way in, but can you get him now?
Let's rock!
Let's rock! I'll eat this! He doesn't quite manage it. All right, so no one's going anywhere there in that fight. There we go. Nice. That was your turn.
Yeah.
Amazingly, you still managed to score 8 points on primary and 3 points for scanning. And you still managed to add a few more to prisoners, which will work out at the end of the game. You're actually scoring really highly. Tom is on track to easily score 80 plus points in this game. So when you think it's a bit of a smash-a-rooney, I have a lot of ground to make up turn 4, turn 5. It's going to actually be a really, really close game. I brought the killing power, but Tom has successfully managed to make points very difficult for me. But let us go into the guard turn 4. And let's see if you get anything left. And so we enter guard turn 4. What very well may be the final turn of the game. I think by the end of this turn, you will still have a Birdman left over. I don't think I can physically get to him. Does that make you happy, Tom? You'll have a turn 5. I got a turn 5, so I got that going for me, so that's nice.
Where's your your retreat? Oh god.
I fell back. I didn't even give you the satisfaction of an honourable death in combat. I thought, if he's already in a bad mood, might as well push it as far as I can.
And swing up a knife and you just go.
I can't fall back and shoot you. I can't. I did not have the range. Speaking of movement, I have moved the squad onto here. They have scanned that objective. Mm-hmm. I have moved that squad forward. They are retrieving data in that corner. That will max out my retrieval data and it will get me some more scan points. Beginning of my turn, I believe I was successfully able to hold 2 objectives, so I got 8 points for that as well. I didn't hold more than you because this one was contested at the beginning of the turn because I only had 2 people on it. So there you go. Then I moved, in terms of orders, I moved this squad here because they can move auto advance 6 and still shoot with their melter guns into your person there. But it's only the melter guns that can do it and they'll be hitting on 4, so it's a bit iffy. I then got the 2 command squads. They both moved in advance as well. They, again, will be able to shoot the 2 flamers and the melter gun that they've got over here. This little 3-man squad is in melter range. They got take aim and they've just moved there. And then I've got the 2 volley gun people. So hopefully there's enough shit to kill a single fucking Inquisitor. If not, then you turn this franchise around, Tom. And then I instigated the fight of the century, the Rage Cage. I'm going to have 5 unsupported Scions versus 4 of these incorrectly equipped acolytes. They're like, hopefully these shields will do something. It's like, sorry, we didn't give you the batteries for them, so no. You all said I was mad! You all said, Morty, no, grenade launchers, they're no good in Scions. Well, eat your words. You are all whoresome knaves. You are all curs. You are cads. Because I remembered that grenade launchers are assault weapons. Which means I have 2 grenade launchers that are in range and line of sight to the 1 wound Birdman. Yes, I will table you this turn, Tom. Oh, he's quit. If there's anyone looking for a job, an exciting job opportunity at Morty and Glory Studios, please send your resume into eatmyass.com. Eat my ass. There we go. Anyway, moving on. We're going to fire the squad and see if they can get 2 kills. We're going to fire the 2 melter guns into this guy here. Ha! Damn, there's a senior officer nearby. Let's try again. No. It is a hit. Melter gun hit. Melter gun wound. This is against him. He has a 5 up invulnerable save because he is an Inquisitor. Is it the special Inquisitor or just a regular Inquisitor?
Just a regular one.
Okay, that's a big fat fucking 1. So we are in melter range. So let's see how much damage we do. That's
He's
5.
dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Then we have the grenade launchers. Go. Oh my god, Tom. We've got an exploding hit. And we've got a reroll. Ah! Oh, no, not quite. Ah! No. Okay, so 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Now, these are only AP 1s, sir.
Passes the dice.
Pick it up yourself. Pick it up. Hey! You can see if you reroll if you want to.
Fucking just kill me.
Stop trying to kill me and kill me!
No!
Yes, the grenade launchers! Yes!
No, kill me!
And the last thing we have to do to put you out of your misery is burn you, the flamer, into the acolytes. 4 shots.
Hold the door.
Hold the door! It will be 3 wounds, sir.
Oh.
Now, what do these guys have?
They're just T3. They have I think it's like a 4-up save or something.
So you have a 3-up save and cover?
Yeah, but what's the AP?
Nothing.
Bruh.
I ain't got no orders,
What do you mean?
bros.
It's las guns.
Nah, flamers. A flamer. Well, thank you. You still managed to fucking snake eyes it. So there we go.
Brilliant.
So 2 have died. And then we've got a melter. No. And then we've got a plasma. That's 1 dead. No. 6 up save. 6 up save. Hey! Looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Infantry always comes down
to the infantryman and his rifle! No wounds. Okay, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Charge phase! Well, even if I don't roll a particularly high. There we go.
Timmy! It's a shot.
You know what? I'm bringing your guys out because I'm not tucking a bunch of guys in there. It'll look rubbish on camera. Your guys are... I'm charging you, but your men are coming out so we can see it. There you go. There's only 2 left.
They're coming out, you say?
To die. They are coming out. They were live men. Now they're coming out as dead men. The sergeant's going to cut you down. He's got 2 hits.
Brilliant.
No wounds.
Pop.
Okay, we've then got 4 other attacks.
There should be 2 left, yeah?
Yeah, that becomes 3 hits because I still get exploding 6s in combat. Ha! Take that, born soldiers. You're already in the shooting phase. Lol, no wounds. Okay, so it was meant to go... I was meant to clear you out, sir.
2 attacks each.
2 attacks each, my god.
Chainswords, innit?
In it, bros. Yeah. 2
hits.
I imagine.
Strength 3, isn't it, chainswords?
Yeah.
1 wound.
No wounds. I'm
No.
not toughness 2.
Oh, you're not T2.
That adds up to fucking
Sorry,
4, bro.
my bad.
But...
Yes.
All right.
No, well, that was a slap fight.
That was stuff. That was most.
Lost 2 in the leadership. 6 or 7?
Just roll a dice. If you get a 6, you will have to look it up. No, so you're fine. And that is the end of Scion turn 4. Now, Tom. Would you like to concede?
Yes.
Very good. Good game.
Good game. Good game. Very
Oh my god. Tell
See
you
you
what,
next week.
let's clear.
Yeah.
Let's clear. And so silence falls across the battlefield. We have got the final score for your viewing pleasure. We talked out turn 5. We just worked out what the final points would be for both teams. And it actually ended up being insanely close. You see, because I didn't take Tom off that objective in my turn 4, it meant that he was able to score a primary objective for that. And it also meant that he was able to get a banner point for that, which meant you got 5 more points. We then took into account your no prisoner score, which gave you 10 more points, meaning that the final score for Tom was 83 points. My man got tabled turn 5 and he still scored 83 points. That is a game-winning score in many, many scenarios. Would it be in this battle? Well, we added all the points up. I got 12 in my turn 5 scoring at the end of the game. I was able to scan that middle point as well. I was able to finish off that unit in my turn 5. I was fine within 24-inch range, so I could tell them to fix bayonets and finish them off. And the final score for the guard was 84. 84 to 83! So, by the rules of the Mordian Battle Bunker, we play WTC here. That means you must have a 5-point victory point difference to secure a win. That means it was only a draw. Tom, you got tabled and you got a draw.
What did it cost?
Now, obviously, we give you both the WTC score because that's what we play a lot, and we also give you the raw score so you guys know that.
Look how you massacred my boys.
We killed every last one of them. I killed all of them. So if this was like a team tournament or something, that would have been a draw. If it was like a GW event, it would have been a very, very minor win for the guard. But it was not, however you sliced it, it was not a smashing either way. The fact that you were so far ahead on points for the first few turns meant that I had a lot of catching up to do, and I almost didn't do it. What helped me secure the points was I actually I maxed out boots on the ground because I had people in this table quarter and this table quarter, and then in my turn 5 I was able to get, we haven't done it, but I could move one of the banners into the center. It meant I was able to actually max boots on the ground because I got like 3 and then 4 and then 4 and then 5, so I just ended up maxing out. And then we then had the inflexible command. Now inflexible command, I was just able to max. That was very close. How I ended up getting it is in my turn 5 I ordered fixed bayonets to the 5 scions that were there, and they were able to finish off those 2 acolytes. If that hadn't happened, I would have missed out on 2 victory points, which meant I wouldn't have maxed inflexible. I would have only got 14, and that would have caused the game to be a straight up draw either way. So it was very, very close. It literally came down to 5 scions and a couple of acolytes that failed to do anything for a couple of rounds of combat, and then it got into the guard turn 5, and we were able to just chainsaw down that last bastard.
You had Ogrin. You had melty guns.
Volley guns.
AP3 hotshot las guns. What did I have?
A sacred duty to be meta. I gotta go do a stream on this. You might want to avoid the red tape. Oh my god. So that was actually a really interesting game. I know it might seem a little bit one-sided, but it's cool to see that the score in the end did reflect that when you play. This was a more competitive game. We've done a couple of meme games with the Death Guard. This was a Tom using his best army. He's used that tournament list before. He's done pretty well with it. And this was me using my favourite army for getting a practice game in for a tournament, and using a list that I will be taking to tournament this weekend, but one that I hadn't had any practice with. This was definitely my first time using it. I've learned a lot. Things that jumped out to me was the ability to combine the warlord trait that lets me ignore cover and the drill commander is definitely the way to go. When I originally built this list, I thought I was going to run it as like 3 separate platoons. I now basically see it as running it as one giant death ball. Just stringing the command squads out as much as possible and having a few isolated squads here and there. I'm just not really worrying about it, because even if you've got like a 5 or 10 man Scion squad without all the buffs, they're still fucking Scions. They'll still kill a Custodian. They'll still finish off an Intercessor squad. The Scions at the end of the day, they're still good. So... And the fact you get them hit on 2s so easily is just...
It's so stupid.
Oh my god. It's by stupid you mean awesome. Right, Tom? Right? Oh no. Alright, Tom, what was your who was your MVP for the game? Who sort of stood out? Was it the Birdmen? I thought the Birdmen did really, really well. Or the Sagittarium?
No, Sagittars kind of suck this game. Probably just the Wardens. The Wardens always do well, to be fair. They just kind of go up, kill something, shoot something.
They consistently cleared objectives. Both flanks, they cleared a flank, didn't they? Literally, this flank, they killed 20 Scions, and then just between the shooting and combat. And same over here, they just cleared up. Yeah, so it's weird. The Wardens, they're not like the most flashy unit, ironically, for Custodes, but they're just so reliable. They just go in there and just clean house.
The Wardens used to be the worst unit, and now, funnily enough, the best.
The cycle continues.
Unit, because they just got OBSEC. They gave him OBSEC, and everyone was like, no, again.
That's good though.
That's what they needed though, to be fair.
For me, I have to say the MVP. I mean, obviously it was the Scions, because I literally only ran one data sheet, but specifically, I have to say it was probably just the drill commander Scions, the ones that were getting the maximum double tapping shots. That was pretty good. My favourite moment of the game, because it just summed up the craziness that it was the 2 fucking grenade launchers just being like, boom, just over here, just using some buckshot again. Yeah, just taking out the last Birdman. That was just a mad moment that I thought was really cool. And it was good to show that you don't always have to be like plasma melter. You can mix things up a little bit with some volley guns. And the Flamers did all right. There was a few times where they took a wound off here and there. Wasn't the end of the world. Mm-hmm. But yeah, overall, the final thoughts. Close game. The score, I think, reflected the true nature of the game. And I've got a draw under your belt, Thomas. Are you turning the franchise around? You had a couple of smashings the last couple of weeks. Next week, it's full Cutthroat Votan, am I right? You're going to use Cutthroat Votan, and I'm going to use the new Orc Army. Oh, God! Oh, well. Next week will probably be, just give the people a sneak preview, probably be the new Orc Army, commanded by me, having no idea how it works, versus Trooper Tom! Upon silencing the Orcs, he advances. That's his stasser. Alrighty ho. Let's wrap up today's battle. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you smash that like button and also subscribe to see more of this kind of content. And if you want to go the extra mile and support the channel, please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. And naturally, I want to say a big thank you to all of our current Patreons and channel members. You guys truly are the lifeblood of the channel. They allow me to, on a weekly basis, make Tom contemplate his futile existence on this earth.
I'm laughing, but he's serious.
And on that note, thank you for watching. And of course, as always, we'll see you guys next time.